Man, I'm really jiving with this title screen theme. Whilst I was just setting up, I was letting it play in the background, and just the odd riff that comes in, the damn, it's real sweet. Anyway, hello YouTube, it's been a while, I'm back from my week off. I'm still adjusting my mic a little bit, because, you know, I kind of let things collect dust a little bit too much, so I had to readjust and figure things out, hence the slightly late to start. Additionally, there's roadworks going on at the bottom of my road, and when I first went to sign onto my PS5, my internet was hella slow. So I'm also running things on like lower specs a smidge just to make it kind of run, just because of course the roadworks, the day I want to come back, there's something disrupting shit. Not the same way of judgment, fair. But hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It's been a while and I'm excited to be back. It's one of those things, like, it explains me in a nutshell. All the way leading up to my week off, I was super looking forward to just kind of relaxing and resting and like catching up on a few other games to play and whatnot. Legit, the second I like finished that last stream, I've been like itching to get back. Like the second I stopped, Return of the King. Like the second I stopped, I was like, man, I want to stream. I very nearly streamed yesterday. To be honest, I very, very nearly just did like an impulse stream yesterday. It was bad. I had to like force myself to like, no, stop. But today we start the, as for now, last Furina game that is available to us, because their new one, Reinatus, I think that's how you pronounce it, is not out yet. It's out at the end of the year. We've done Caligula 1, we then did Christ on Cry Machina, all that's left is Caligula 2. Let me know how I'm doing on volume, because I've left everything on the default for now, but I don't know if it's too loud, but I'm just going to jump straight in on normal, because I'm not a psychopath. But we hit 500 subs, so Sonic Frontiers Extreme we will do at some point, as well as Okami. They are on the list. The next sub goal is Trails of Cold Steel at 600. But it also means, I'll read this in a second, I'm just finishing my sentence, that memberships and super chats are now available on the channel. I will probably do like an actual, like next time I do an update video, I will make a point of mentioning it properly to more officially announce it. So consider this more of like a soft launch, but yeah, they both are now available. And if you join the membership, you get, because I only have 4 slots, because you have to get more people joining before you unlock more slots, but I've got 4 emotes. I've got Robu Pog, Robu Me, Robu You, and Robu Brain. Robu Brain is a zoom-up picture of Sophie Nurenmuller, but with maths drawn around her confused face. I was just like, yes, that one. I have a few others I want to get on as well. Like, I've got Sampo hiding in the bin from Star Rail I want to put in at some point. I'll probably call that one Robbie Bin. And the idea of having a bunch of them be... Sophie. The reason why so many of them have my face is because I was heavily inspired by another streamer who I saw do it, and I found it hilarious. And that is Nags on Twitch. Nags... most of his emotes are of his face, and when I saw it, I was like, this is comedy gold. I love this. Like, it's one of those things that tickled me specifically, and I went, I'm doing it. He has a lot more creative ones. Like, he has one where like the image is all corrupted, but it's of his face, and it's like Nag's glitch and things like that. Like, he has a lot of really creative and funny ones, and I'm just like, this guy's a comedy genius. I'm stealing that idea. So I shout out to him. Anyway, let's speak to this angel. You needn't be afraid, for I will be your shepherd into paradise. It's been about a year since Caligula 1, and for recap, Caligula 1 was about 2, like, digital idols using a bunch of people trapped in a dream world, essentially as puppets to fight their war. And you went through dungeons, not Final Fantasy, Persona styled, where it was like each dungeon was themed around the character, it had like a character arc, you had social interactions, yada yada, and... the main villain kind of wasn't really the main villain, it was just the opposing side. So I imagine this might be on a similar, like, string, where it's going to be 2, like, Vocaloid, mechanical-esque people in a dreamlike scape, and all of humanity, and by humanity they just mean Japan high schools, are trapped within it for you to try and find the secret and build a gang and whatever. Now, Let's have a good look at you. Is that one brown-haired girl from Crystar? Do you mean na? Enter up to 8 characters for your first name. Ooh, well, in Caligula 1, I did Robu Fierce, so I'm not going to do it again, because this game follows a different protagonist. So... Ooh... Now the demon girl? Yeah, you're... Oh, you mean, Mephis and Phyllis. I can't remember which one was which of the two. There was one that was like the more gothic. I want to say that one was Phyllis. Robu Sophie. That's one, Phyllis, yeah. I've actually got, if you're wondering why it's just staring at her, I've got a text box on my screen to type in a name. It's just, obviously, it's on the PlayStation menu, it's using the text box, so you guys can't see it, so you're just staring at this angel lady. You know what, I'll call her Phyllis. Or Phyllis. Last name. Phyllis what? Your name is Phyllis Atelier. You cannot change later. Is this okay? Yes, it is okay. And you present as... female. Oh, you're right, it's a Furina game, so the character models aren't the best. Whatever burden brought you here is yours alone to know. All that matters is that you heard my song. Coronas, oh well, I'm sticking with this. If only I'd chosen differently. If only I'd had acted when I hadn't. Everyone here is shackled by guilt. And I, regret, will be the one to free you. Because yes, I am the protagonist of this story. Can you tell by the fact my name is Regret, which doesn't at all sound like an antagonist or villainous character name. This world is called Redo. I created it for lost souls like yourself. Here, you are liberated from your past. Each new day you spend forgetting is one step closer to reclaiming your life. Yeah. Now go forth, live, and be free of your chains. Because of regret, the coincidence, yeah. Oh, we just playing already? Like on the top right is when you're auto-saving, don't say auto-save. You got a mini-map. Plot. Main story, trigger some event. In case someone else there's a request for you. Oh, there's proper side quests in this game now. Awesome, they've learned. The first game didn't really have... Oh, this camera. Oh, please tell me I could let this... Oh, I can't bring up the menu. I was like, this is a hella slow camera. Please don't tell me this is a default. I am max tilt in this camera. Look at how slow it is. It's like a fucking tank. Can I talk to you again? That's what novel verse says. 26, uses something, Arson's for... Oh, fair enough. What is it? You seem sad. Curious indeed. You're the first I've heard say such a thing. But you wouldn't understand. Not a thing. Farewell, and remember, never look back. Oh, so and off of that line of dialogue alone, I'm gonna bet antagonist, but not villain. Also, this game has a PlayStation 5 port, but I'm playing the PS4 version because I already brought the PS4 version before they announced the PS5 version, and there's no free upgrade path. If I want the PS5 version, I have to buy this game again, and I went, nah, I'm good. I can play the PS4 version, it's fine. You know? What difference is it gonna fucking make? Other than making the graphics look a little cleaner. Mine from 3? Yeah, maybe. I mean, we've only got like one dialogue exchange of her, so we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, you're right, I forgot, this soundtrack, the Caligula 1 soundtrack was made up of like 90% songs. I completely forgot this is this series, right. I wonder if anyone from the first game's returning in this. Also, I like the character design. I think I slightly prefer the lead character design for the first game but that's just more because I'm more into the tomboy look. I liked like the scruffy, slightly greyish, like shortcut hair. Of going forward than back. I'm seeing a lot of unique character models in not this pan around of like introducing us to the school. So I'm trying to play spot who the playable characters are gonna be. Like that kid that's in the white coat instead of the black coat, everyone else in the back there. That one, that immediately stands out. I was like, oh, that might be a playable character. That was a cute way of like very quickly introducing you to everyone. Oh, Regret's got that Castlevania music playing. That's... Oh, Jesus. What's this? An intruder? But not from the real world. They're from... the metaverses. There's some Dirk level music right there. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Also, metaverses, so that, yeah, there's your answer. It is going to have ties to the first game. The time is finally upon us. I have an idea, yeah, right? Was this the Council of Evil? I think the first game had this as well, where it had like 9 or 10 people that technically worked for the bad guy. Ugh. What's with the alarm? Can't a girl get any shut-eye around here? A rift has been detected in Okitama City. This has never occurred before. Equivalent to Warador. Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be why you called us, wouldn't it, Bluffman? That is correct. Simply put, we have an intruder. Huh? I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, that's... oh. This intruder of yours couldn't be an ordinary human, let alone a mere stowaway. One does not simply walk into Maud, I mean redo. That leaves only one possibility. The intruder is a virtua doll, like regret. This is our current conjecture. This fissure in the sky appears to be connected to the metaverses. So the shadow of a former queen has returned to seek vengeance upon us. Jeez, That old has-been should have stayed in the past where she belongs. They dare defy us. This is treason against regret. Why does he speak like this? Don't they realize that all art is derivative? If it weren't, there'd be no art. Like, get with the times, right? Wait, does that mean we'll get to meet Mew? Oh, I miss Mew. Now that put me over the moon. I've always wanted to meet her. Mew was cool. I doubt our intruder is Mew, or even Arya. Ever since Mobius, neither has garnered enough public support to materialize. How sad. Faith and popularity truly are the most fragile of things. Then it's a new Virtua doll. I only know of Mew and Arya. Whether that is the case, we cannot be certain. Either way, this does not bode well for us. Final Fantasy good times, yeah. I mean, she was technically the final boss on one ending route, and then Arya was the final boss on the other ending route, depending on whether you betrayed the gang or not at the last hurdle. As it stands, our intruder has already caused a multitude of errors within Redo. So this unidentified Virtua doll is causing the system to go haywire somehow. For all intents and purposes, it's malware. I am aware, like Caligula 1, there are multiple endings, but one quick Google search told me it's a far, far clearer cut thing than it was in the first game. The first game, like, you had to, like, be aware that when you're offered to try out the bad guy's side, you want to, because you need to get both perspectives. You had to max out every single character's social ranks, including all the villains, just before the last dungeon, knowing that one of them you can't even start until the final dungeon is unlocked. You didn't have to pick the right choice before the final boss and all that shit. This game, none of that matters. Literally, at some point in the game, there's a point where the game says, hey, betray this person, don't betray this person. And that literally dictates whether you get ending 1 or ending 2. That's it. And I'm like, alright, that's easy enough. Bruh. Why couldn't the first game be like that? Malware. No threat to Redo can be allowed to roam free. We must eradicate it. So, do we think this guy is, like, mechanical by nature for him to, like, space out his sounds so much? Like, if it's one syllable, he says it. If it's two, he breaks it up. Yeah. No. What I need from all of you is to carry on as though nothing has happened. Why is that? First game's probably an experiment. Probably. Same way Crystar was probably a huge experiment for, like, what they can do on an action side. If our intruder is indeed a Virtua doll, it will hold no power in a world whose denizens are solely loyal to regret. It may have found a way in, but that'll be as far as it manages to get. Yeah, we get it. Home court advantage. It's about as good as a mosquito here on our turf. Indeed, a veritable bug in the system. One that, at this time, is little more than a harmless nuisance within our home. Nevertheless, I shall search for this pest. Until then, you will all resume your daily activities as normal. Redo is still far from fully realized. We must see the dreams of its residents fulfilled. And that includes all of you. Can't argue with that, I guess. Goes without saying, the completion of Redo is our utmost priority. I appreciate your concern. Now, regret we await your command. My only hope going through this, honestly, other than you enjoying it, is I hope this game has a less annoying platinum than Caligula 1. I did platinum Caligula 1, but 100 side quests was taxing and tiring because the game only lets you take one quest at a time. It was hella tiring and time consuming. It was like, alright, pick up one quest. Oh, you want this one specific thing? Alright, I'll go get it. Alright, I've turned it in. Alright, next person. Alright, one thing. Alright, it's on the other side of the map. Cool. You know, like, it was so like, The obligato musicians, lend me your strength and together we will create a world free of lament. I know that this game doesn't have a New Game Plus trophy, which is already like less work to do. I had to speedrun the game again. Because yeah, it had a trophy for New Game Plus and it had a trophy for beat the game with both genders at least once. Like, both male and female. Or both available genders, to use proper wording. And so, like, that was... I put the game on the easiest difficulty and just speedran to all the bosses and, you know, all that shit just to get it done. This game doesn't have any of that. You only have to beat the game once, as far as I'm aware. Unless there's, like, a specific side quest, like, you only get so many shots out or whatever that requires another playthrough if you fuck it up, then whatever. Splashes I can cheese towards Acheron. I'm gonna try and get Acheron. I've got her base set. I haven't got her ornament and rope because her like signature like special stuff, you know, the stuff you get from the simulated universe. Trying to grind for that at all. I'm gonna, when the patch drops on Wednesday, I will, like, after that stream, because obviously we're going to be streaming it, gonna go to the simulated universe and try and grind that out. Bluffman? Yes. Never mind. You are concerned about the malware. I understand. Ridu is your child. It is as if it has been defiled by this intruder. What if it really is a virtua doll? What if Ridu itself is trying to prevent us from realizing our goals? Perhaps, but no. If it is a virtua doll, we have even less reason to fear. It can hold no power here. You know what's also crazy? Is that I think we're 30 days away now from Arlecchino dropping in Genshin. Yes, you're right. I am the reigning goddess. There's no disputing that. I am the one who can best grant happiness to everyone here. It's just... Do you feel that? Something bitter from that fissure in the sky. After school, class 2-2. Oh, I passed out on the desk again. Oh, and also, our desk is near the window, so that's how you know we're a protagonist. I don't think I ever really fell asleep at the desk at school, growing up. I don't think that ever happened to me. What's going on here? You know what is the biggest Caligula 1 vibe that I'm having right now? It's the fact that we've had like no gameplay yet. What's this sudden horror game vibe? What's with the black and white real world footage? Oh man, that was a weird dream. You know, reality glitching out. It's like, man, first the organ, and now this. It's like, yeah, man, this is really like death and request, huh? Can't wait to get back to those games. Marie? Wait a fucking minute, that's from Wicked. From the first game. You know that psycho chick that we fought, like, it was like the second to last villain we fought? Her name was Marie. I'm sure it was. I mean, we know that she was like the one who still decided to stay in the dream of the lot because she's insane. She was like okay, is something the matter? And she's still got the yellow tie, so yeah, I think that is the same Marie I'm thinking of. Didn't you see that crack in the sky? A crack in the sky? Still stuck in dreamland, sleepyhead. The school's about to lock up soon, you know? If you don't leave, the campus poltergeist might get us. Oh, I'm just messing. One day later, morning, the Tatafushi Academy gate. Oh, is Marie supposed to be like the bestie of this group? Come on, get a move on or you won't make it. TikTok. That's how I run. That's the same like dumb way I run. And safe. Well, almost technically. You were 15 seconds late, but we'll just keep that between you and me. It's unlike you though. You usually get here so early. Let me guess, bad dreams kept you up at night. Sorry, low blow. It's just I never really took you to be the sensitive type. Rude. Isn't it usually an upperclassman here? Oh, you mean Shota Tsurumaki? It took me a second. From the disciplinary committee? I heard he wasn't feeling well, so he stayed home. Which means you're looking at his temporary stand-in, the enforcer of academic justice. You're lucky to be you chose today to be late. Still, are you sure you're okay? You don't seem sick, but you do look a little pale. Take it easy today, alright? Go home early if you have to. Your health is more important than school. Oh, is this secretly hiding the whole, like, personality decision thing that you did at the start of Caligula 1? At the start of Caligula 1, you had to answer a bunch of questions that gave an idea of what personality you had. And I don't think it actually affected anything in the long run. I think it just, like, I felt that it affected your starting stats, but I didn't actually know at all. Get some fresh air on the roof, into the nurse's office. I think we find after I eat something. I think I'll go home early. So I wonder if this is the same thing, but they've just, you know, masked it a little better. Instead of asking questions, it's like, how would you handle this situation? I'll go get some fresh air on the roof. Good idea. It does feel nice up there. Don't ditch class for too long, though. I'll let you off the hook just this once. Oh, we actually do go there, huh? So if I just said go home, would I have just turned around? I think the stream buffered. Sorry about that. Oh. Jeez. Don't sneak up on me like that. You're the second year, right? The one that always hangs out with Marie. You're not feeling well? Who, me? Well, since you're asking, I did have a weird dream last night. Didn't feel like sitting through classes all day. Because we're both missing first period. You can sit with me if you like. So school. Boring, innit? Just like everything else in life. Who starts a conversation like that? But who's this bright and yellow? I mean, we just sat down. Hmm? You're going home? Like, right now? And again, I haven't exactly been in a fine shape either. Sounds like a baby because of it. God damn, colour me jealous. Maybe I should just go home early too. So I've you up. Catch you later. It's like a Persona character. You know, when he does kind of give me Ryuji vibes. Why is this so fucking ominous? Ooh, subways. This is one colourful as shit subway. Jesus Christ, if subways in the real world look like this, I'd hop on them way more often. Excuse me. Mic test 1 2 3. Can you hear me in here? Greetings, human. You can call me Key.
So it's not quite right here. Anywho, I'm Key. Pleasure to meet ya.
Well, my Latin training is paying off. I recognize symbols too easily.
Oh, right. You just had your memories of reality slingshotted back into you, thanks to me. But don't worry, I'll wait for you to get yourself together. That's just how nice I am, yep. Hey, wait a sec, where do you think you're going?
Ain't that Greek? Yes. I should have just said I know my symbols. I shouldn't have tried to be smart.
Hey, wait a sec, where do you think you're going?
The Academy Station.
I said wait up! I get it, really I do. Hearing my cute little voice in your head must be a lot to take in.
Someone's in a hurry. Nah, it's cool. She Academy. Imagine getting scared and running back to school. I would never.
Alright, if you're gonna be all helter-skelter, then you can listen while you run. Now, where to start? Okay, first things first, I'm a virtual doll, you know? Virtual, idol, gorgeous singing voice. You probably heard of Mew, right? Well, get this, she's my dear old mum.
Mew fucked? I mean, sorry, anyway, carrying on.
She's kind and pretty and the best mum ever. Just the other day she... Actually, let's save that for later. I'll get to the point. This world is fake. Your blissful, humdrum life and everything in it has all been one big dream. Disappointed? Not to worry. We can go home after we blow the world sky high.
I like this kid's attitude. Man, I'm glad I stream in the morning and not in the evenings, because this would do a number on my eyes after a while. It's good that I've only been up an hour. Oh, 2 hours now. I didn't realize the stream's been going on as already. You there? They're running in the halls. Hey, what's the matter with you? Are you alright? Was it something I said? That is not how a teacher would respond if you shoulder barged running past them.
He's just an NPC, most likely. Regrets to design them down to the very last detail. But they look fake to you, now that you're conscious of the real world. Sorry to tell you, but you won't be able to see this world the way it wants you to anymore. Finally out of breath, huh? I thought you'd never stop. Were you a marathon runner in real life or something? Oh, I get it. You couldn't see that crack in the sky till now, could you? Oh, sweet, blissful ignorance. Get a good look at it. That up there is all the proof you need that the world is a big fat lie.
Of AC, have all necessary artifacts. I've got level talents. God, yeah, when I first started Genshin, if there was ever a thing I always just didn't really acknowledge or bother with, and then learnt the hard way how important they were, it's talents. It took me, like, a good while before I really got a good vibe of everything, and started properly team building. It's part of the reason why my team that I had in 1.0 and 1.1 is so radically different to the team I have nowadays, because I just have a better understanding of the game systems and mechanics and how to build characters and team comps and shit like that. Because Mona, Fischl, Ningguang, and Chi-Chi were only carrying me so far when I first started. I need to get that plat. Yeah, fair.
I guess you made that hole when she came in here. Yours truly, ha! Serves this world right. Alright, partner, you ready to hear me out?
Alright, fine, I guess.
And that's the way it is. Did all that make sense?
No.
So regret created this world. Bingo, that's the gist of it anyway. You and me, we're soul partners now. You've got no choice but to return to the real world with me.
Soul partners? Oh, the possibilities to stack. Oh, fairs.
You heard me, I've hijacked your body. You have your half and I got mine. But don't get ahead of yourself. I need to explain how I got to this world in the first place. Do you remember the astral syndrome incident from 5 years ago?
Okay, so this is based 5 years after Caligula. I remember. Furina, Venti, Official, Gaming, fair.
Well, that was escaped by my mum, Mew. With her music, she imprisoned people in a world called Mobius, where dreams came true.
Sounds like a terrorist! Jesus, just go for the jugular. Kinda like this world?
Yep, in a lot of ways. Reader is just like Mobius. The same mistake my mum made once. No law in existence could prosecute what happened in the wake of the astral syndrome incident. It was disregarded as mass hypnosis and left unsettled as a result, but everyone knew mum's music was somehow related to it all. The humans took all of their pent-up frustration out on mum, branding her a villain and a monster. Regret is the virtual doll that took her place. Little's known about her, other than she's become a superstar out of the blue. Fast forward a few years and people are falling into comas again, in what many are calling the second astral syndrome incident. And that's why I'm here.
To stop regrets from repeating Mew's mistake. What?
As if I could care any less about a dirty imposter like Regret. This is about what's happening right now. Everyone in the real world's putting the blame on it on Mum. It isn't even her fault this time. And she already said she was sorry. Yeah. That's why I gotta catch this imposter and force her to apologize. Huh?
Those aren't people, are they?
Actually, I can sense their souls. These guys were imprisoned here just like you. Someone must be controlling them.
This time? Yeah, because technically it was sort of Mew's fault last time. But it was more that she was getting manipulated by the rest of the squad. Diggerheads? Oh, fucking dickheads, I remember! Yeah, I remember. No, they're being manipulated by those antenna things. Whoa! Now I get it. Seems my stealthy infiltration didn't go unnoticed. Good on them for seeing me for the threat I am. Ha ha ha. Now, soul partner, evasive maneuvers. What was that? You want to get out of your body because I'm the only one thereafter? Well, bad news, partner. I couldn't leave if I wanted to. Our souls are stuck together like a hand in a pickle jar. It's MC's design. Yeah, it's not as iconic as the first one, but we haven't seen the artwork. The problem is that all the character models, same with Caligula 1, aren't as high res and detailed because there's a fucking 400 models that they have to worry about. Oh, one tiny other detail. If you die, I die. Same goes the other way around, so try your best to stay alive, okie dokie? Oh god, running again. Oh, crackers and jam. Who says crackers and jam?
A dead end. I was hoping it wouldn't come down to this. I should buy.
Oh, the internet's buffering a little on my side. As I said, the internet's going to be super slow. I'm hoping it holds. Just because there's roadworks at the bottom of the road, and I'm pretty sure they're working on things that could affect the wiring, like for like all the fiber wires and whatnot. Which is why I'm like running everything on slightly lower specs and like lower things just to try and make it squeeze through. But I'm still getting little buffers here and there, but hopefully it's okay for you guys.
You're here because of something. You were running away from because of something you were running away from in the real world. Remember what it was? Nothing? Seriously? Weird. Arya told me that worked for her.
Funny you mentioned that. Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Sing similar in a bit.
Hang on, you gotta remember by now. You could see me off and the train, after all. Something must have happened to you.
I had a weird dream.
That's it. The dream about who you were in the real world. When I opened that hole in the sky, the real world came rushing through it, manifesting in your dreams. We're running away, human. Face the truth head on.
Oh, no, this is the personality trait. Relationships are challenging, the future frightens me, I have no faith in myself, or I can't let go of the past. The future frightens me.
Is that all? I need more to work with here.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Still don't get it? What is it you want most?
I wish everything I did went well.
There's that look in your eyes. Listen up, I don't give a heck about your baggage.
Fuck Jesus. And he's like, look, cry about it later.
It's all about a bunch of human nonsense. But what I can do is help you blow off some steam by blowing stuff up. Now let's make some noise.
Gives me the pass, fair.
Are you ready?
Oh, right. The virtual dolls always do the English. Alright, how do we look in super mode? Oh, we have knives? We have black sleeves and knives? Oh, she's kind of cute.
Woo! That'll put a crick in your neck. Fresh air sure feels good.
Oh, excuse me.
That went swimmingly. I shall know how to choose my partners, don't I?
That's what you look like?
What's that supposed to mean? You think I look like a kid, that it?
I can actually hit you, you know.
That form you just took on is a reflection of your soul. It's called the catharsis effect. A power that's unique to you and you alone.
Well,
Now it's time for us to go on the offensive. Go ahead, partner. Show them the power of your soul. I'll be with you every step of the way. Here we go!
right, tutorial fight. Oh, it's a nice beat. Battle commands fall under 4 categories. Attack, skills that inflict damage, support, buff. Actions, skills shared by characters such as guarding and dashing, and items. While setting the target, imaginary chain will display a virtual prediction of the enemy and allied movements for several seconds as shown above. If it's like the first game, it always shows you what it looks like if your attack hits, so your routine can get thrown off if the attack misses. The value on the top left, which is only displayed when setting an action, is the probability of landing. Yep. I hope the evasion and accuracy mechanic is better in this game, because that was like the biggest gripe I had with the first game. Is that sometimes it's like, hey, this enemy is 1 level higher than you, so all of your attacks now have a 50% chance of missing. You're like, what the fuck? Why? it's like what? That was so like derangedly aggressively against you. Use left and right your imaginary train to adjust an action's timing. Yeah, so you can make it so it becomes more interrupting, because it has a rock paper scissors system. But circle to select a different action. Once outcome press X to execute it. SP recovers over time, can be replenished via items or the action Soul Surge. If you hit HP, it's game over. The protagonist is a well-rounded attacker and supporter with a diverse set skill and strong disruptive counters, a versatile complement to any party composition. Oh, I like the cleanup of the menu. Up an alley's crit rate. Ooh. For a sweeping take, deals more damage on downed enemies, and a ranged counter. Dash right up to an enemy and perform a spinning slash. Oh, in the top left is auto battle for your teammates, so you can make it so you're only worrying about you or worry about the whole team. Worrying about the whole team was how Caligula 1 worked, so they've given you an option to do this. That's cool. So now you can see it in action. Ow, ow. Well, I like the two-knife approach for weaponry. Oh, look, reserved experience halved. Okay, so if people who aren't in your main party do get experience as well, but only half. Alright, fine. If I wrote, I gave Plutia to like butcher knives as new weapons. Fucking fair. Oh, look, combo bonus. If you get a combo string, you get an experience bonus as well. And risk break, so I guess that's like guard break. I like this theme. This battle theme's kind of nice. It's got a nice rhythm.
Hear my song!
You can activate Keyjack when your voltage gauge is at maximum. And Keyjack can be activated by pressing triangle at any time except for during the chain. Oh, is this just the fucking trails? You have a super button you can use to interrupt at any time. Provides you a number of benefits, each of these are followed. Upon activation, all allies can act again. I mean, kinda. Allied action speed is increased, and you get more hits. Enhancing Key's abilities, you can unlock Keyjack effects, as well as unlock other methods of increasing voltage. Keyjack ends when the voltage gauge is depleted. Oh, and then she starts singing. Hey, level 2.
Not bad, if I say so myself. You're natural at this. Oh, don't worry, they're not dead. They're just normal people who are being manipulated like puppets. Your catharsis effect must have severed whatever threads their puppet master was using to control them. I'm sure they'll wake up in no time. Guess I worked you a little hard there, huh? You better get out of here before... Oh, whoops. Hey, partner, hang in there. Only 30 more to go, give or take 10. You can take them, no sweat. Uh-oh.
Yo, over here, get in.
Huh?
What are you waiting for?
Come on, partner.
You got some explaining to do, pal. Thanks for saving me. Sure did, and you're welcome. I knew something wasn't right when I saw you at the station, so I followed along. Never would have guessed there'd be monsters.
Interesting. You're a pretty swell friend.
That goes for you too, young lady. And how are you floating like that? Cut it out.
Call me Ki.
Alright then, I'm Jin Noto. It's a pleasure, I guess.
Charmed.
This is my life now. Just one never-ending stealth sequence.
Okay, Jin. Go to the train station. That's where I've got my base of operations. I can brief you there.
Roger that. Rescue missions, monsters, and now a base of operations. Real talk, kinda digging this. Alright, we got our first party member then. Why does this sound like a fucking Pokemon Center theme? Is our base the train, the subway? Is this just a discount, like, Pokemon theme? Come on. Pokemon Center theme. What the... What kind of train is this? Definitely not the paint job I'd have gone for.
Shut up and get in. Now, if you would care to make yourselves at home, my human guests. Key, was it? I guess it's safe to assume you're not a human by now. Anyway, would you mind catching me up on what's going on here? Right, I'm Key, Virtua Doll and daughter of Mew. Successor model if you want to get technical. You're a Virtua Doll, kind of like Regret? Oh, nothing like that vile imposter. You know, I'm actually pretty into Mew, but I've never heard about you before. Of course you haven't, I never got released. The company who developed Mew went bottoms up after all that bad publicity. They cancelled my market debut because of it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's the first time I ever sang a human song. I'm not so great with what makes you guys tick, but I don't really care either. It's fine with me, I guess. I'm just trying to wrap my head around all this. So this train's safe, right? Yep, this train is mine. I wouldn't maintain a physical form when I first came to Redo, so I took it over. But even then, I could only go round the tracks over and over and over again. So in order to materialize in this brave new world, I had to find a totally random human host to hijack. You don't mean me, do you? Yep. You really saved my bacon when you strolled in. Hey, you're not offended, are you? I mean, you weren't totally random. One could maybe say you were chosen, in a way. Only those aware of the real world can see or hear me. Heck, those who aren't can't even see this train. But don't sell yourself short. You were the only one who saw my train after all the days I've been here by my lonesome. Excuse me, miss. It's not like I don't feel bad for dragging you all into this, I do a little. Besides, getting to leave this world is for your own good. In fact, you should be thanking me. You're a one-of-a-kind soul partner. Nobody could have done it but you. Hello? Shush! Don't you see that I'm consoling my poor, fragile soul partner here? Humans are very sensitive, or so I hear. We're gonna ignore the fact that I can see you in the train too? Oh. You're right. Yep. Have you had any nightmares lately? I have. Sorry to say, partner, but I guess you aren't that special after all. Fuck! Yeah. That's how it is, huh? Gotcha. I'll give you a ring later. See you, Shinsuke. Sounds like nobody at school's in much of a panic about what happened. Of course they aren't. This redo place is just an impossible regret sad bootleg Mobius. It keeps its residents in the dark about any compromises to its integrity. Only those who already know it isn't the real would notice. Like those jerkwads who serve regret, the so-called musicians who write her songs. So that's some side gig for those beloved obligato musicians of ours. Well, I think I get it now. Basically, we're in a dream world, and the real world is out there. And this body is the ideal avatar my real self wished for, which means this might not be how I actually look. Yep. And that nightmare you had, that was a peek at who you are in the real world. Let me get this straight. I'm in a dream world dreaming about the real world. That sure is something. You're one sharp cookie, Jin. Not bad. You get 1 key point. Thanks, I think. You don't seem that concerned. It's just I'm not entirely convinced. I'd say only about 50% of me believes those dreams were real. It's settled then. You're gonna help my soul partner and me destroy this world and get back to reality. Yeah, about that. I'm not agreeing to anything just yet. What? Why not? Everyone else here has been perfectly content not knowing a thing. Me? I'd rather take the blue pill any day. What kind of mindset is that, Jin? No matter how perfect this place might be, it won't fix your problems in the real world. Mum's on my side. She said Mobius wasn't the right way to go about it. That we Virtua Dolls are supposed to inspire... It's not about right or wrong. Offer somebody an escape and they'll take it, especially if they've got issues. That's just human nature. I get it you and your mum have your personal stakes in this, but it won't be enough to convince everyone else. I take back what I said about you and your cookies. Sorry, but that's my take on it. So what do you think? I want to go back to reality. I see. It's a bold stance, and probably the moral one too. Well, you can rest easy knowing I'm going to do what I can to help at least. I'm not so keen on letting a classmate die on my watch. You're one wishy-washy slippery snake, huh? Come on, be a man. I'd watch my words if I were you. What was that? What?
We being boarded. The railway line.
The son of a flubbering flubber.
The track's closed. Let's see. I think we're somewhere near Okitama Station. Let's walk the rest.
I guess our only bet. If we can access the station security system, we might be able to remove the blockade.
Oh man. Oh yes, this is awesome. I've always wanted to walk on a subway track like this.
Don't just scream out of nowhere. All this hullabaloo over what? Walking?
You would never understand. It's not every day I get to do this. Besides, this is a dream world. What's the harm in indulging a little? Sure do like trains. As you could say that, but hey, what guy wasn't into railroads and bullet trains as a boy? This one? I wasn't. I never gave a shit. Excuse me. Tutorial auto-saving. Oh, okay, these are all our tutorials. Oh, this is a clean-ass menu. Once again, like the first game, the tutorial shows the male avatar. Status can review level and stats and what skills. The chart shows the character's personality, which indicates which stat parameters are the easiest to develop. Character personalities are innate and cannot be changed. The protagonist, whose values will grow as quests are cleared, is the exception. Stronger one to stay a screen review, just yada yada. Yeah, so the more shit you do, the more like the more growth out of your levels you'll get, because your personality will grow. Also, like this, when it's this screen, I think the main character looks great. It's just, you know, the in-game model's not the best. Okay, so that's basic attack / raid high disturbance. Oh, we have money. That's already an improvement from the first game. We have currency. Formation, you can swap active and reserve party members and change the character you control during auto battle. The auto control during auto battle will be the first active slot on the far left. Stigmas provide various benefits when equipped. Attack, defense, and amplifications. Certain special stigmas will grant passive skills. Welcome back. Oh, you got... Okay, so 1 weapon, 1 shield, and then 2 accessories, essentially. Oh, I got an alternate costume. I have to see what that does. Have I got any... Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah. Hey, there's DLC ones. If you can believe it, I'm not going to equip some of these DLC ones. Because, like, 120 attack, but minus 100 defense. What the fuck? Grants center of the world. That means damage against launch, down, poison, and bleeding foes. Self. Yeah, no, I'll leave these for now. So we've got an alternate costume. How do we look? Oh, it's just an alternate color. If you want a grey jacket, okay. I'll keep the black jacket on for now. Please tell me there's something that's a camera speed. There isn't. There's no camera speed. Oh boy. Okay, so the camera speed is you're just stuck with it. Cool. Oh, could you select what song she has during her special? That's a track from the first game. Oh, Suicide Prototype was our theme when we was in like the skull mode, wasn't it? Wait, it's her version of it. So like they got her to sing all of the first game, well, at least some of the first game songs. I don't know who this singer is. Like, who is the voice of Key. I imagine the same way, like in the first game, Mew was voiced by a professional singer, that like she's voiced one as well. Here you can spend key points for power keys abilities and improving Keyjack's effect and other members of raising voltage. Extend the duration of Keyjack. Reduce its action standby time. Reduce the amount of SP consumed. Okay, so she has her own experience system. Increased voltage when you're getting a counter off. And when you a guard. Critical airstrike. Oh, this is just more ways of getting it, huh? Jesus Christ, this remix of Suicide Prototype pops off. Sure, we'll keep that one for now. Oh, the fucking causality. We can't access it yet, but the causality link is back. Alright, enough faffing around. So this is genuinely the default camera speed. Oh boy. Save points allow you to save progress. Teleport between save points returning to the Key Express when the story progresses. Our home base being a subway train is actually pretty clever, because it'll be an easy way of explaining us going to new locations then. There we are, all saved. Oh, look at all the tutorials that I've unlocked. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's our attack button. I'm pressing buttons. Oh, you can overlay the map. Awesome. I love games that let you overlay the map on the screen. Is there a sprint button? Or is this just as fast as our baby girl goes? Oh, not baby girl, our fucking warrior. Look at this swing kick. Wrist can be broken. Bits of data crystallized form that we found in areas where the power holding redo together is disoriented. Destroying them with an attack will increase your voltage. At times, you'll even earn an item. Pocket crunch.
The thing you just broke now. Make sure to destroy them whenever they pop up.
Key is such an anarchist. I love it. Okay, so it's a potion. We got 4 potions and 1 res. Oh, Box of Happiness increases experience gain by 30%. That, like, all of these are DLCs because I got like the special edition when I brought it. Which is why I'm hesitant to use any of them right now, just because in case it gives me an unfair advantage. Like this one, 10% extra health and 20% extra MP. Skill gain mastery 300%. What the heck? What's Courageous Coward? Why has it got nothing on it? Oh, it just boosts stats, okay. Oh, these treasure chests. Reduce former residents and known as soul remnants. Interact with them to acquire the items they hold. Yeah, these are treasure chests. Pumped up. That's a... What's that we just found? So I think I said it, but welcome back, dude. I went to put it on all chat because I realized I hadn't yet, just in case. And as I went to do it, I realized that I can make it so I only see super chats. So I was like, oh, that's an option? Uh-oh. No, that'll be blank. I'm not going to click that. So nice.
Ah, finally. Happy now?
Is it? Do we think it's pronounced Jin? I keep on saying Jin, but do you think it's pronounced Gin? Because, you know, localization differences. Like in Japanese, it'd be Gin. That and then some. I'm on cloud 9. Not sure what you look so smug about though. Gin. Or Jean. How many people are here? You're right, it's usually quiet for rush hour on a weekday. It's unusually.
Yeah, whatever, pardon me.
I'm gonna go touch up my girlfriend. What the fuck? What the?
I have taken temporary residence in my partner as refuge from the overlords who might be looking for me.
I'm gonna bleach when I look at the name. Jin, I think Geen or Jean. Fair. I think the only time I watched Bleach was when I was in school still. We had an anime club and like one of the films was on. That's cool, but how about a warning next time? Onward and upward, my dudes. You coming or not? Partner's going to evict you if you keep speaking like that. Hey Key, weird question. How are you able to control Phyllis's body while you're on the inside?
It takes a lot out of me, but yeah, see, look, I can make her do funny faces too.
I cut that out. Funny or not, no driving that body without permission. It's a major human rights violation.
Humans have rights? Well, I guess I can give you that much, being a freeloader and all. I like how her first voice. Wait, they do?
Hey, $5. Key points are little delights to use to enhance Key's abilities and buy stigmas. Earn them from quests, rests, defeating musicians, and soul remnants. Landlords, you're evicted, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a genuine gripe. I don't like this camera speed. This is slow as shit. The reason why I make it go fast is because if you press in the right stick, it resets behind you. So I'm going to be doing this a lot. I'm telling you now, because this camera is like... It feels like I'm pulling the camera. It feels like I'm dragging this fucking camera around. It's hella slow. It's blocked off.
Is the station closed today?
Train stations don't just take holidays.
Suspicious and suspiciouser.
No setting change? No. You can invert the camera, but you can't change the camera speed. That's why I said it's a genuine criticism I have off the rip.
Suspicious and suspiciouser. If things go sour, we might have to bail.
Think it's alright to just leave the train back there?
Yep, those tracks are out of service. Besides, normal people can't see it. We'll be fine.
Well, the more reason to get out of here. Wouldn't want anyone getting suspicious of us loitering at a closed station. I'll show you the settings in a minute. You have music, sound effects, voice, and so you can invert it, you can change the message speed, I turned off camera shake because I think there's like a slight rotation or bounce when you run. Brightness, notification sounds, cutscene subtitles, and difficulty, and then that's it. Stella Burger, let me in. Oh, 300 actual bucks? That's a nice improvement. The first game didn't have a currency system at all. The only way for you to get new things was to find it. Why did I beep through? Why did I feel the need to beep through? Oh, potions. I mean, I suppose I can save again. Hasn't been that long since the last save. I noticed when, obviously you don't get to see it, but on the save file, it tells you what update you're on. So my save file says version 1.10, so obviously that's just the last update they put up for this game. Receive and bite you, such an insane song. Is that the Y4 version? Hold, suspicious individuals detected. Who's this weirdo? That's Machina, one of the obligato musicians I was talking about. Yeah, because that one's sick. I like the theme he has in Like a Dragon as well. The remix that he has in Like a Dragon I think is also pretty damn good. You're just looking at us, yeah.
The one who writes music for Regret? This guy, is it just me or does he look like,
He looks mechanical. Yeah, because he's a robot. One part musician, one part machine. All parts invincible bodyguard of... Wait, hang on a sec, what am I saying? Am I losing my mind? A robot musician? What am I saying? Doesn't even make any sense at all.
That's really perception-altering systems talking. You're finally waking up.
Am I wrong? No, not at all. Yeah, it absolutely looks like that. You there. You appear to be having quite an intriguing conversation with yourself. How peculiar. Here I was, standing by to intercept a handful of misbehaving residents. But I never expected to discover them to be cognizant of the world's true nature. This must be the result of the rift. My head is like fighting me. My brain is like, please, why does he talk like this? Then it's true, everything he said.
Took you long enough.
A matter this grave threatens the very order of redo. Regret will be saddened to learn of this. When I players will not be committing to the bit, yeah. Answer my query. Is a virtue a doll other than regret the cause behind your revelation? Crap, we're busted. They know about you and Key.
Fine, I'll handle this. Hi. Listen up, obrigado musicians. I am Key, a bona fide virtual doll, and I've come to smash your precious, even I'm losing it, precious world into a billion little pieces. Let's rock, soul partner. Go live.
Now I understand. I dispatched a team of puppet heads to dispose of you, but you defeated them. Ergo, you must have some means of self-defense. Your arrogance into revealing yourselves to me will be your undoing. For, as you now know, you are no match for me. Why didn't you and her kid talk to so much?
Think you can take him, partner?
No! He's a robot! You come with me, Virtua doll. As for you two humans, step away from the Virtua doll, and I will let you return to your lives without any memory of this. He's going to make us forget everything.
Partner?
What do you intend by this? She's literally just Paimon.
The two of us are sharing this body so I can exist in this world. We're joined at the hip, more or less.
I see. You are an incomplete entity. Very well. You may accompany us. I like how Makina doesn't see that as like me resisting. He's just like, hey, look, you're gonna die if she gets separated from you. Alright, fine, fair enough, you can come too. he's being really reasonable, but I cannot guarantee your safety. Hey, you sure you're gonna be alright?
Of course, not to worry, because he's basically inviting me right into the heart of the enemy base. Yeah.
It's my fault you're mixed up in this. The hell it is. The fucking music. Look at me, trembling. What am I doing? Cowering to save my own hide. Are you gonna ditch them? Come on, feet, listen to me. He walks like he shat himself. I'm a man. The real man doesn't run from adversity, he fights. I am Gin. He says Gin. I am Gin Noto.
Gin, are you ready? Oh, go live!
He's like... What is this? What? Oh damn, he's in heels. For Slay King. It's a bean. Come on, you two. Let's get out of here.
Nice shot, Gin.
Halt, intruders. Using pure motivation to overcome cowardice, yeah.
Not bad at all, Gin. I wasn't expecting you to awaken to your own catharsis effect, and not a moment too soon.
I got caught up in the moment, I guess. No doubt I'm on the other side of the law now. And the musicians? No turning back anymore. Ah, shit. I forgot to grab his autograph before blasting him. Plus, I haven't even decided if I want to leave this world yet. Some church philosophy.
Well, we know one thing. We're no match for the Tin Man right now. Time for a tactical retreat pronto. That said, the entrance might be sealed right now.
Then let's get to the Yanaha metro line. There's a spot where it ascends above ground. We can get out from there.
Train nerd alert.
As if. All guys like trains. I don't. You just won't get it. Oh, is it time for the first real dungeon theme? Remember, in Caligula 1, every dungeon theme was actually the song, but the lyrics only kicked in when you was in a fight. That's one of Markina's songs.
So we aren't rid of him yet, but not if we have anything to say about it.
Yeah, I bet this piano will be replaced by lyrics when we get into a fight. Let's have a look at your status. Your strength is awful, but your agility is okay, your health is okay. It's your intellect is where you shine, okay? So you're probably going to be like skills. Yeah, he says he's a debuffer. So he's got Quicksilver attack and a guard break. And he's got Raise of Evasion. Ooh. Oh, this is a nice fucking theme. Alright, time to find out. If we get into a fight, will lyrics kick in? Because then it really will be Caligula all over again. Shit, what's with these things again? Puppet heads?
The station workers are being turned to dickheads, all because of the imposter's ear-grating excuse for a song.
Are these puppet heads?
That's right, Regret's music is driving them mad, turning them into digiheads instead.
That's one too many names to remember.
It's simple really, puppet heads are residents musicians have control over. They're ordered to attack against their will.
Oh, so they're being puppeteered, whereas dickheads are residents who've gone mad of their own from listening to the music. They attack us with their wills intact, meaning they have it out for us either way.
You'll be fine, the two of you are totally capable of defending yourselves. I'll be rooting for you on the side, go team.
Well, better them than Magna. You're surprisingly calm. Yeah, they're getting all my memories back at once doesn't exactly put me at ease. Must be the adrenaline pumping through me.
So you remember now too, Gin? What do you remember? Were you a trained nerd like I thought?
You're a nosy one, aren't you? Too bad you'll never know.
Whatever. Let's go to the Yamaha line or whatever it's called.
As if I'd ever tell. Tutorial fight. Yep. And there's the lyrics, yep. With auto battles, allies can be set to act on their own during combat. There are 3 different strategies, 3 offense and defense. They do their own thing. Oh, to their specialty. Okay, so debuffers will just spam debuffs probably. Offense will do attack, defense recovery. Press square to cancel it manually and press square again to resume. You can toggle at any time except for during chains, yep. Gin is a ranged attacker whose arrows can inflict various debuffs. His increased damage on airborne foes, but paired with allies can launch them. Okay, I like this track. I like this track. Alright, you win game. You win. I like this track. This track's sick. Alright. Alright, this game's already winning. Oh damn, what's with this background? Look at is it Oh yeah, okay, the background of the fight is the music video for the song we're listening to. Yeah, the background for the fight being the music video is kind of cool. Didn't be Yogg's protagonist and he'd fit in perfectly, yeah. I mean, I can take a wild guess looking at his design what his background's going to be. Because keep in mind, everyone who's in this has a chance of looking different, from slightly different to radically different. Like, there was a character who was actually, like, in their mid-40s, who now looks like a young free teenager. There was a character who was overweight, but was, like, skinny as a rake in the fiction world sort of thing. So the idea of people being super different in here tracks. So him showing up and his, like, break-free form that shows glimmers of who they really are, and it's a bunch of straps around the chest and in heels, yeah, I can take a wild guess of what the real version of Gin looks like. You know, I can take a wild guess at what they're going for with the character. I want to know what our background is. Why have we got, like, ripped sleeves and knives? What's our background if it's, like, a slight reflection of who we are? Are we, like, street punks? Seen so far, the ones pierced with glow sticks. Oh, I didn't get real. Puppet heads to the musician's power and streaming directly through them. That make them tougher to fight than the rest. You just got to beat with your handle first. I love this first dungeon theme. I genuinely do. Compared to fucking Caligula 1's first dungeon theme, it was like one of the worst tracks in the game. Yeah, this track's way better, if you can believe it. I love Caligula 1, but man, I do not fucking love that first dungeon theme. Right, so we got a life nectar. Reach for the stars. Oh, I should check equipment. Oh, boost accuracy. Yes, have it. If you're ranged, you absolutely need accuracy on your side. Have it. I wonder what that star is. Or maybe like level them up or something. Passive skills are rare abilities sometimes found in stigmas. The effects take effect automatically when a stigma is equipped. Each passive skill has its own individual mastery value to increase whenever a stigma is equipped. Okay, so that's what that is. It literally, it heard me and went, alright, here it is. When its mastery is max, passive skill will become innate to the character, whereupon it can be equipped on its own even without its stigma. A red exclamation point denotes overlapping skill effects. Skill with the same effect will not stack. Moreover, some passive skills can alter one's attack and support. Oh, so if you max it out, you can just have that passive on all the time if you want it. So you can just get permanent experience boost if you level that one up. Make it so buffs last longer. Make it so you permanently have a crit boost. Increase damage against launch, down, poison, bleeding. Reduce debuff duration. Have HP and SP absorbing. Increase item potency, more health in SP, skill mastery gain, SP regen. That's right, fuck it. I have Mobius strip. The only like the DLC ones I won't use are the ones that are hella busted. There's a few of these like when I read like the experience boost. No, I think that would throw the balance out too much. That one, 120 extra attack, glass cannon yourself. Nah, I'm good. Increase all buffs. He is a debuffer, so it makes sense if like I gave him like. He's less affected by him himself. God, that's also the name of a track in BlazBlue. I just got like immediate like PTSD from like fighting 9 in BlazBlue. I love 9 is one of my favorite character designs, and I love her in the story. I fucking hate fighting 9 in BlazBlue. She is the worst character to fight. I despise fighting 9 in BlazBlue, and that's the name of her track, so it just immediately went straight to my head. I do like that you can quick access tutorials. like this. This is actually really, that's a nice little quality detail. More potions. Trophy unlocked, never saw it coming. Get a sucker punch for the first time. They call their first strikes sucker punches. I mean, that's fair enough, I suppose. Ow! Oh yeah, look, our SP bars do just regenerate on their own. I do appreciate they've tried to make it faster, just while still keeping all the systems. The auto battle is not there to try and make it easier, it's literally there to make it quicker. Oh, he's gonna waste if he attacks him, so I will go over there. Ow, I'm getting beaten up over there, that's why I took it off. Oh no, we got a counter. Oh, he's dead. New items: beef bowl coupon and a timetable. Fresh herb. Removes debuffs from an ally. Oh, okay, so it's a full heal. Or a remedy, depending on what your mind goes to first. My mind went to Pokemon first, so hence full heal. $400, nice. Turning into monsters from businessmen to students. I wager the mark in this song turned all the humans that got into Digiheads. I think this game's made the right choice by not having you do the human element first. Caligula 1, making you do the first dungeon and the human interaction at the same time, made it real slow at the start. So this one just not having anyone for you to talk to and it's just dungeon crawling to start with. I'm like, yeah, I think that's smarter. There we go. Okay, objective is that way, so we'll see if there's anything over here, which there is. Friendly reminder. What is this? Ooh, attack boost. It's a better attack boost than what we've got, and we can get it permanently. Yeah, we're keeping it. Do we have any, I don't think we have any attack or defense impulses. No. I also appreciate that this first dungeon theme is longer than the first dungeon theme of the first game. That track was the first dungeon theme in the first game was like a minute and a half long, so it got hella fucking repetitive after a while. Landing an attack on an enemy without being spotted will initiate battle with additional advantages. All enemies have increased risk. Party members go first. I love that they call it Sucker Punch. You know, it's not, you know, priority hit or first strike. It's just like, just call it what it is. You just punch this bitch. Just call it Donkey Punch in the next game. Just punch her on the back of the head. I like that your SP auto regens as well. It's slow, but it's effective. I'm gonna detour. Ow. What will this do in comparison, damage-wise? About the same, doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, good crit. He's dead. Oh, okay. My next question was going to be, does our health and SP reset per fight, or do we have to keep on top of it and heal it in between? But considering the menu just says how much health you have in general and doesn't say how much out of, I'm going to assume it does fully heal you between fights. How are we doing on the map? I imagine it, you know, opening dungeon's going to be relatively straightforward. I say that, the first dungeon of the first game, that one was, it had that whole thing of going back and forth between 4 floors. It had like a whole puzzle that took you like a bit to solve. I think it was like, took me like 5 or 6 hours, I think the first stream to get done the whole first dungeon. It's a miracle I start with Caligula 1 really, because the first 2 dungeons or so of that game are kind of like weak. The first dungeon's only okay, the second dungeon I thought was kind of bad. The third dungeon onwards, however, is when it starts picking up and gets a lot better. Whereas this one, I feel like it's got a much smoother start to everything. Beef bow. Do I still have to beep the thing? Do I really? Come on, okay. Alright, scripted battle. Skills are divided into 3 categories: melee, range, and guard. These skills can be disrupted if they use the yeah, it's rock, paper, scissors. Measure to defend your timing and proactively land counters to give you the upper hand. In addition, each skill has its own specific attack and defense levels. Skills with high attack levels can disrupt attacks more often, where skills with high defense are harder to disrupt. Counters, as well as attack and defense levels, are important to consider when trying to gain the upper hand in battle. Yeah, so that counts as a counter. And I'm gonna use my not Trail's ultimate to immediately give myself an extra turn. There it goes. I say that it's less like the Trails ultimate system, because in Trails it's more for the super attack. It's more like Bravely Second from the Bravely Default games, where it just gives you a free turn. You activate it, spend your points, and you now have a free turn to have another action. I love the Bravely Second system in the original BD games. I wish the way you regenerate it back was less cheeky, but I still like it. I fucking hated how you regenerated second points in the earlier Bravely games. Oh, we've been spotted. If you, those who don't know, in the original Bravely game, you got 1 point every 8 real-world hours. Which, as you can imagine, was really annoying when it's like, man, it'd be nice to be fully stacked on my second points, because you could cap out, I think it was free. Don't you, before I go into a fight, just in case I really need them. Oh, I guess I'm just going to not play for a day then. You know? I say that, you can do the whole game perfectly fine without it. It's just one of those things where it's like, why did they program it like this? More, to be fair, you used it less for like saving your life, and more for, because when you was in a Bravely Seconded turn, ignored damage limits. So you did it more like, if you just supercharged and mega buffed yourself and like super nerfed and weakened the opponent, and you've got your ultimate ready, don't just use your ultimate, bravely second it. Because then it can do more damage than 9,999, because it will ignore the damage lock, or the damage cap. That was when you used it, and that's when you see like some people like, they got these insane damage values. Because I think the highest damage value I got was close to 700,000. Oh, plot. Anyone who seeks the destruction of this world will not go free for long. I see you are accessing the Otsuka Station database. Is there an anomaly? Negative. I am merely conducting a test per the security system's routine maintenance protocol. Very well, but do refrain from taking too many liberties of your own. We are on alert thanks to our little malware. I would hate to deliver any more bad news to regret on your account. Affirmative. All is for regret. As long as you understand, now you'll excuse me. He's more perceptive than I thought. I'll prove to him once and for all which of us is more valuable to regret. Meanwhile, on the music completely reset. Oh, scripted fight. His risk would increase when continues sustaining damage and would gradually decrease otherwise. The mass... Hey Corrupted, hope you're doing well. The max risk value of 6 will trigger a risk break. Enemies under risk break have decreased defense and their actions can be easily interrupted. It will last for a set period of time and then it comes back to 0. Just beat him up while he's down. Read the title, it's Caligula effect 2. Last year I did Caligula 1, and despite some gripes with it, I ended up having a lot of fun. And it's the only Furina game I've yet to play on the channel. When the character's stress gauge is filled, they can expend it to activate a powerful ability known as Overdose. Okay, this is from the first game. Stress accumulating over time in combat, as well as by attacking. Additionally, the stress gauge carries over from battle to battle. Ah. Trophy unlocked, coup de grace. That was kind of sick. Oh, hell yeah! That's what sold it. It wasn't this flashy attack, it's the fact that we get like a fucking, like, satisfied sound. And this tutorial for overdose stills, yep. Can't reach that. Oh, is there a collectible on the train or on the other side of the train? Might be on the other side of the train. Alright, let's carry on. The first game was hella goofy in places, but I really enjoyed it. To be fair, all the Furyu's games are kind of goofy in one way or another. I'm gonna wait. I want to see what these guys do, because I won't be able to interrupt it. Oh, they're going for melee. Will this work? I don't know if it will. No, okay, I don't have an attack to him. I'll just attack them normally then. As in because it was scary or because it was bad? Because I can't imagine a Roblox game being scary. Forgive my assumption. Scary. Oh, fair. I need to do more horrors. I just haven't been in the mood. It's the reason why I haven't got back to the Resident Evil marathon. I just haven't been in the mood for a while. There's a Roblox. Because you've only got 2 technically 3 REs for me left to do of the main series. I say technically 3 because I will do 4 remake as well. Remake horror. That's fair enough, dude. I'll take your word for it. So we've got 7, we've got Village, and then at some point I'll do 4 remake. But I just haven't been in the mood for to play a horror recently. Took me 5 days, bro. Oh, fair enough, dude. Well, at least you go through it. And the thing is, I wish I could be excited for Silent Hill 2's remake, but it looks so fucking bad. And I'm just like, please, no, this game's a masterpiece. Why? They are destroying it so goddamn much. Please, Konami, just do one thing right for once and actually hire a competent team and not the Layers of Fear team who made the least fucking scary horror I've ever played in my life, who don't understand horror and actively talk about how they don't enjoy making horror because they always feel that they don't entirely get it. It's like, then why did you put them in charge of making the Mona Lisa of horror games? I hope it's like the Dead Space remake, because the Dead Space remake everyone loved, but I genuinely doubt it. I have so much fear. Not that the game will be scary. I wish I could be. I wish I could be afraid, but it looks like it's just going to be really rough, and I'm just like, ugh. Images. It's all right, Corrupted. It's cool. You don't have to worry. We believe you. If it's scary for you, that's all that matters. Horror is subjective, just like anything. PC is bad. Hey, at least you have one. My laptop like hard died like 2 or 3 years ago, and I've just been going without ever since. If Roblox works, oof. Okay, there's something there as well. The fact that there's a cutscene coming up, an objective thing coming up, and a save point tells me we're probably approaching a mini boss. Oh, please tell me this is a new party member. She looks cute. That's a girl from our school. I thought marketing had closed off the place.
She's not turning into a dickhead, even with all the music tearing off our ears.
playing the game. The horror game you were playing, Corrupted. Did you have fun playing it? Because that's all that matters. Hello there. Hey, how do you know this isn't a trap? Sasara Miki.
Oh, thank goodness! I wasn't sure there were others here beside me. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Sasara Amiki. I'm a third year at Tetsushi High.
Pleasure's all mine? I'm Phyllis Adelaire. And I'm Gin Noto. The two of us are second years.
Oh, so you're my underclassmen. How lovely. I do hope we'll all get along splendidly.
That's right. That's fair. Is it just me or something up with her?
Afraid I was feeling a tad too out of sorts for school, so I decided a visit to the hospital was in order.
No, you say dickhead for diggerhead. I did it in the first game too. That's how I remembered them.
I've been waiting for the train for quite some time now, but it still hasn't come.
How long exactly?
Oh, 2 hours perhaps?
Okay, there's definitely something wrong with her.
Seeing that we've had the opportunity to become acquainted, do feel free to address me by name.
Sure.
I
know the entire Basirio ODST ages ago. Then I remember. Yeah, the easiest way to convince anyone to give Basirio's music a shot, if nothing else, is it's the same composer, or at least the same composer as one of the composers for Dark Souls 3. And Dark Souls 3 has some fucking sick tunes. And so it's like, even from that, people will just go, wait, hang on, what? And then they listen to Basirio music, and there's a couple tracks that you can hear it. There's a couple tracks that you can hear the Dark Souls in the man, but... I love Basirio's soundtrack. I love the orchestral... They haven't done the whole soundtrack, unfortunately. They've only done like 3 or 4 tracks. But I love like the live orchestral versions they've done as well for him. Will and Reason's a perfect fucking example of it. That one is hella Dark Souls. This is awkward. Anyway, Sasara.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend? You could see me, lady?
Robu knew. Or what have I done? And that's everything. Oh, but you just skipped the whole explaining it to her.
That's everything that happened. I know you might not believe it at first, but we need to get off this fake world. Oh my, how right you are. We must return to reality at once. Wrong. You've only got to confront reality and live it, no matter how hard it gets.
Looks really aggressive. To be fair, I forget the name of like the siblings, like the Royal Knight siblings, and you accidentally kill the brother and the sister goes insane. But both of their battle themes, when you get back to back, they're really good, but also really like, hey, you could tell this is the Dark Souls composer kind of tracks. Like, I love both of those themes. I can't remember like them off the top of my head, but if you know the ones I mean, you know the ones I mean.
You can run and leave it on, no matter how hard it gets. By all means, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, if I'm going to be real, my favourite tracks in Basirio aren't the battle themes, they're the character themes. So many of the character themes, like Velvet's theme obviously is amazing, it's like one of the main themes of the game, but I love Rokuro's theme, it's hella sick. Magilu's theme always makes me grin because I know some shit's about to go down. I hate to break it to you, Corrupted, but you couldn't pay me to play Roblox. I have negative fucking interest in ever touching that game. It's like 3 of the 4 tracks of the yeah, exactly. That means I wholly agree.
No, Redo is the one that's fake. And wait, what? Huh?
Sasara?
Little Miss Key is exactly right. It's wrong to live in the world that fulfills your each and every whim.
Honest reaction. Sorry, Corrupted. I just have no fucking interest in that game. I'm always up for like experimenting and trying new things, but I'm always only going to play the games I actually want to play on my channel. I'm not going to play something for the sake of playing it. It's just not. I don't have to give you a reason why, Corrupted. It's just not. I'm not interested. nothing in the game interests me in the slightest. Sorry. I mean, yeah, but you didn't even question any of it. Kind of threw us for a loop.
Oh, but having your wishes granted here wouldn't mend your wounds in reality, in which case we'd do well to return quickly.
It's the same with, like, I don't think you could pay me to play Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and I don't think you could pay me to play fucking Minecraft. You know, games like that, there's just some games that I just have no, like, such a negative interest in. Probably playtime? Jump scare horrors, no, because they're boring. Sorry, I played way too many horrors. I know probably playtime is like Chapter 3 released recently, and that one's more puzzle focused, which is more my jam. So I'd probably enjoy that more, because I like it when you actually have to stop and think and actually, you know, try and solve things whilst there's a threat in the round. But games that are more built around their jump scares than anything else, I tend to find boring after a while. It's very, very, very rare that a jump scare horror will keep me interested. But its story? Yeah, maybe. Probably playtime is one of those never say never, but unlikelies. Like, it all comes out the console, like, I think, actually I think Chapter 1's on console, but once it's, like, all done and out on console together, maybe I'll give it a passing look, and if it seems interesting enough, maybe I'll do a stream on it. But that's as far as I'll go on that thing, like, I can't promise anything. It's reality, in which case we do well to return quickly. Subnautica? I've played Subnautica, I enjoyed it. I don't know if it would make good content for a stream game, because you spend so much of that game just kind of vibing in the water. I know there's a lot of horror elements to it, but you just spend so much time in that game vibing. I'm not sure how good that'd be to the stream, but like I said, never say never. I wish it were that simple. I haven't even made a decision myself yet. Sasara! Oh, goodness me. Yes, yes, yes! Finally, someone who understands that Redo is in the wrong here. It's quite wicked indeed. You're the best, Sasara. Why, I could just kiss you. Hey, yo, lesbians? Is she? Okay. At least they're getting along. Frequent from mainstream streamers. Oh, was it? That shows how ignorant I am. I only watched like 2, maybe 3 streamers. I watched Ray Nevaez Jr. I watch Maximilian Dude. Sometimes I watch Crazy Ollie. Yeah, because I do watch a VTuber. And Ollie's just a riot. I love that kid. Going straight. Okay, you gotta go. Bye. Enjoy your day. Well, thanks for popping in, Corrupted. You take care of yourself and have a good day. I'm ready for like a month straight. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and it's like, I think that's kind of it that I watch regularly. Like, there's a lot of other streamers that probably like I've seen a stream or 2 of, but it's rare for me to actually really like sit down and watch live streams as much, because I just end up getting busy with a lot of other shit. A fool for being all up in arms earlier. Maybe I really am the fool here. I'm a fool. Don't. Yesterday. So I know I'm going on a lot of tangents, but I haven't been talking to you guys for a week, so of course I'm going to go on a lot of tangents because I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I've been working on 100%ing that, you know, like the Tomb Raider games. I'm not starting 3 because we'll start that on stream. I decided to do the New Game Plus run for Tomb Raider 1, which is enemies do more damage. You can't save anywhere anymore. You have limited saves across the whole game. There's no healing whatsoever, and you start with every weapon. I've been doing a New Game Plus run. You know what's been the ultimate background music whilst I've been working my way through that? Yesterday, I had the entire Guilty Gear Strive playlist. And that was my playlist. I started the game and smelled the game, and I literally, by the time it got to extras, you know, the newest track that got added, I was just about ready to kind of wrap up for the evening. And I was just like, man, that was a great, like, 3-hour rock session playing Tomb Raider. I was literally just, like, singing along whilst I was going. Just, you know, fucking, alone, infection, chaos, A, B, C, D, E, F, go! Dun, 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 dun. I'm going, sweet memories, the words would hear. I can't remember the lyrics off my head right now. But I was just singing along as I went, and I was having the time of my life. The kiss of death. It was great. It made the grind of going through Tomb Raider 1 yet a fucking again way more manageable. Yeah, vanish into dark. Why is Blood singing? I'm sorry. Welcome. I was just talking about how, like, yesterday, whilst I was, like, grinding Tomb Raider 1's New Game Plus trophy, I had the Guilty Gear playlist on, so I was just humming the tracks as I went. Anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah, let's. Come, Sasara. I'll explain when we walk.
You cool with that, Sasara? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we're having fun here. I don't actually know what my favourite Guilty Gear song is. I have a favourite song in Strive. It's, Matter of... like a weed, naturally a matter of course. Testament's theme. I genuinely love that song. I don't know what it is about it that maybe just enraptured me into it, but I love it. But in terms of Guilty Gear as a whole, there's a lot of strong contenders. Obviously, Sky Should Be High is really good. Storyteller is peak. Divide My Heart is amazing. Raven's Song, I forget what it's called, but Raven's Song is raw as shit. I love that one. Six Black Heaven's Guns is also sick. There's so many, it'd be real hard to pick a favourite Guilty Gear song. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again.
We're en route to our escape, yes? And by all means lead the way.
New party member. Anyway, let's save. There we go. There's an enemy down there. For a second, I thought that was one of our teammates. I was going to say, how'd they get down there? I don't know if there's a trophy for 100%ing a map, like there is in the first game. As in, like, exploring every corner, but I'm going to try anyway, because my OCD will bother me otherwise.
Oof, goodness. I've never jumped down to the tracks before, while my heart is racing a mile a minute.
See? She knows what's up. It's pretty woke of you, Sasara. What the fuck is this dialogue?
Oh yes, I'm very awake.
What the...
Yeesh, you two are sure casual about all this, and that's coming from me.
The fuck's this dialogue? This game's fun. Okay, it's just melee. I imagine he doesn't mean it the way we know it. He more means like he means it probably more literally, as in like you're awake to the greatness of being on the train tracks. But at the same time, it's like that's just a really funny sentence to just drop out of nowhere. But it's what we were saying earlier when Karate was still in chat. Like this game's like all of the Furyu games. Goofy could probably be a good word to describe it, but they're just kind of fun. So it doesn't really. So you don't really care. They're kind of like they're janky, they're goofy, and they're a little weird, but they're fun. Personal bubble. Okay. Oh, okay, I was going to say, 225 defense. No, we start at 220. Imagine if you don't equip one. Oh, this one is still fun. Yeah. Have you played Infinite Wealth yet? Not yet. I brought it. I've brought it, so when I'm in the mood to start it, I just can, but I haven't actually fired it up yet. I only bought the standard, though, because I'm not... Like, I'm not going for platinum. It'll just be a casual playthrough. Like, when I play through it. To be honest, my intention is, because... I know we've just come back from a week off, but my next week off, I plan to make my birthday, which is, my birthday's on May the 20th, so my last stream will be May 19th. During my birthday week, I'm planning to, start infinite wealth then. Okay, now just wait to clean out the enemies. Like usual for turn-based RPG or any RPG, I'm gonna be fighting pretty much every enemy we come across, unless it comes a point where it's really clear we're over-leveled.
Were those the Digiheads you mentioned earlier?
They sure were. Try and stay back when we're safe, alright?
But isn't it dangerous for you both as well? Don't worry, Sasara. These two have the power to fight. No random goon will taking them down on my watch.
I can't read today. It's my first stream back. I've got to be able to read. I got to be able to fight my dyslexia. Right, what did we pick up? We picked up a few things. 1000 HP, 500 HP, and increases attack. Okay, just another form of potion. Yep. No jump button though. I guess this game doesn't really need a jump button, but no jump button, just an action key. That's defending a treasure. Oh, is this like, hey, this enemy's a bit stronger, you sure you want to fight it? Escape commands and the action, yeah. What level are you? Level 7, huh? Okay. And we're level 4. No fear, let's go. Okay, so that's not an option. What about slash raid? Oh, this bitch okay, no, that's not a choice thing, so you'll hit both of us. Will that work? A little later. Okay. We'll push that all the way far back. I'm gonna line you up too, so both of them survive this. Hell yeah! Fuck you, fuck you, level 7. Beat him up. Avengers Pain, let's go. Jesus Christ, how many bolts you got? Seichi. Holy shit, that inflicts like every status condition onto it as well. That's hilarious. Ooh, we trade. You know, I'll take it. Alright, fake voltage, fuck it. Deflector. Well, I'm not attacking you, bitch. Nice. Alright, to the victor go to spoils. Scoopster! Let's have a look. Evasion plus 12. Who has... I'm gonna wait until they max these out. I imagine if we're getting more equipment, Sasara here is gonna join as a party member eventually. Oh, I just got a notification. What? I got a notification and it's someone saying, hey, a new patch for Tomb Raider is getting tested. Okay. Thanks, Reddit. To be fair, when I eventually start Tomb Raider 3, for people that have watched me stream Tomb Raider 1 and 2, there are a few things in TR3 you'll notice is different, and it's not because I'm playing the third game in the series, it's because the game's been patched. There's a lot of little things that have been cleaned up and addressed that just make the entire experience way more enjoyable now. I say that, I enjoyed it anyway, but you know what I mean. Like, they've just cleaned up a lot of the little problems. And I find it way more consistent than it was at launch. The only change that it's not that I don't like it, I'm just indifferent to it, is that for the remaster, they put an indicator above items, so when you stand on them, you get an exclamation point appear, so you can see that there is something you can interact with here. They've changed the icon to a picture of Lara's hand to show you that it's like, hey, she can do something with this. And I'm like, did they really need to change that? Oh, Gina learned a new skill. Hey, you mastered it. Okay. So you have evasion. And put that on your passives. I'm going to accidentally call him Jin a few times, because the spelling's going to mess with my head. If I delay it a smidge, I might be able to counter both of them. Ah, no, there's the... Oh, and you dodged that last swing, awesome. Because she takes a step back after her attack. Uh oh, not gonna dodge that one though, ow. Sorry, I love this battle theme. This first dungeon theme rules. Caligula 1 wishes its first dungeon theme was this good. I am curious after Reinatus, which is Furia's next game, if they're going to make Caligula 3 or if they're going to do something else. Because the way Crime Machina ended, I can't really see another... Hey, fitness learner skill, nice. Cry game, because Crime Machina, all humanity's dead. Please. Take the accuracy boost then. But I don't know how many times they can get away with recycling the idea, because this game is generally just the first game's plot. I mean, we don't know how it's going to evolve and how it's going to change, but it's the first game's setup again. So it's like if they make a third game and it's the same setup again of like Dreamworld and shit, like I don't know how many times they can get away with it before it starts to like lose some of its magic. Ah, fuck it. Oh, the voltage gauge as well. I was like, what's that ding sound I just heard? The voltage gauge is so small on the side that I don't even really notice it. I appreciate how much they cleaned up the HUD, but at the same time... Oh, new skill, Dreadnought. But at the same time, it's too hidden away now. Would it be in status? Unavoidable. Target a increases risk. Interesting. Okay, we have to hop back on a train. Hey, yup. Open, as in open your heart. Sonic Adventure. What we got? Ooh, health boost. I love that some of these you can just barely hear the end of the lyrics when the fight starts just because of the timing. Oh, I see. The thing with Dreadnought is it's a guaranteed hit, but you do less damage. We're averaging about 300 with every other attack. We average about 200 with this. So it's when your accuracy isn't all there, but you want to make sure you can hit it. How are we doing on money? I mean, we haven't even got to a single shop yet. 2,965. All right. And I don't think we can get any key purchases. No, we need way more than what we've got. We have 5. Okay, yeah, let's not worry about that yet. Oh, we already did this. I'm already way ahead of you, game. Predicting enemies attack and using emergency barrier skill at the right time will null all damage. Fine, he wants us to do it, we'll do it. Ow. Oh, if it hits you, you reset. Okay, that's one way of teaching you to make sure you actually do it. I'm gonna save my voltage because I don't know if there's like a boss coming up. Oh, Jesus. We need a healer. We need a healing party member. I'm hoping that's what Sasara will be.
I believe I understand now. We're in the midst of a mouse hunt, where we are the mice, and Makina is the kitty cat.
That's one way to put it. Probably closed off the station to corner us too.
The station is closed?
Don't you see the monitor? As soon as the song distracts from game focus, the music is too damn good. Yeah. Yeah, if there's one thing I can instantly say is an improvement over the first game is the music. Don't get me wrong, the first game had some amazing tracks as well, but this one's got like it hits the opening dungeon theme, where the first game didn't. The first game's opening dungeon theme's like one of the worst tracks in the game.
Does it say it's closed? Oh, I apologise. I'm afraid I only able to read Japanese.
You know, that's actually a pretty reasonable problem to stumble into, Sasara.
It would be much more convenient if everything was written in Japanese, wouldn't you agree?
She's off her rocker.
And can't we be friends with this Makina fellow? He might listen to us if we ask nicely. I doubt it. I know a murderous cyborg when I see one. I've watched Terminator. I wonder, perhaps we might come to understand why someone would do such a thing if we took the time to speak with them.
I mean, you may be right, but...
I do believe I am. After all, he is still a human, correct?
Fair point. Everyone's got to be a human in real life, right? Makina included.
That should be the case.
So Makina idealizes being a cyborg? Alright. Oh, okay, now it's letting us loose. The objective marker is on the opposite corner, huh? Alright. Can I get in? Fuck yeah. It's this bit of the track that I really like, where the music quietens down and the voice gets more techie. Or synthesized. This bit. God, if enemies hit you, they actually, most of the time, hit you for a fair chunk. You have to genuinely be like paying attention to your health and distributions. I'm about to get whacked again. Hey! I am curious how much harder this game gets, because game might be playing on normal and there's in hard and extreme difficulty. Oh, I'm not wasting my ult. I'm saving my ult for presumably the major boss that'll be at the end of this. The ults take forever to charge, so I'm not wasting it. At least right now they take forever to charge. You can see them in the bottom right. It's the blue bar around Gin. That's like underneath the health and like magic bar. There's that blue bar that's like partially full. For us it's full and it's yellow. Ooh, control freak. Accuracy boost and... oh, but less crit. Yeah, sure. Yeah, have that one. Have my old weapon. Potion. I think that will work. Hey, you missed. And just like with Caligula 1, I imagine the fights as a whole will get significantly quicker once we have a full party. Because that was the problem with Caligula 1, like the first dungeon or so was kind of slow in battle because you just didn't have a full party. So there's only so much you could do and you had to try and compensate for a lot because there's so many systems. Oh, $5. Timetable. I imagine it's just sellables. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, ow! Oh, they're both looking at me! On Women's Month, why are they prioritizing the girl? Come on! I imagine that bar that says free on the end of Gin's thing is like your friendship meter. Or like your social connection meter sort of thing. Because Caligula 1 had that. And fighting with them was the quickest way to build it up. Jeez, 1,500 like normal bucks? They're normal bucks and key bucks. There's two currencies. 1,500 normal bucks? Damn. 0-0. Is this supposed to be Pepsi? Epsa. Hello? Level 6. Ooh. Enemies who are guarding will also block all damage. Skills with the guard rate property are effective in this case. Nice. So you're not safe even with emergency barriering because an enemy can just guard break you. So you're gonna try doing it again? We can at least get an attack in. And just break the guard again. Hey, fuck your guard. You're gonna guard? Is this the whole gimmick that you just only guards? Oh, slightly late. I think the whole gimmick to teach you is that he's only guards for the whole fight. We should be good. In fact, I'll just make sure this thing dies now. And just guarantee another turn. Oh, it just sounded like she just got sent to the Shadow Realm. It just like the way the voice got cut off. Key just got sent to the Shadow Realm. Got the Tsunaga Turnstill key. Here's an access key. Well, I've got to not start drawing. Why do you like train so much, Gin? Well, what guy doesn't? I don't. True, boys will be boys after all. But to be fair, I'm about as masculine as a curlier, so I get it. Hey, I get it. Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe I'm the odd one. Intruders. Cease your futile resistance and surrender at once. Dumb hunk of junk, you would expect us to bend over? You gotta whack us either way. Your selfish existence directly causes the suffering of Ritu's residents. Not my problem. Maybe those residents you care about so much be better off waking up from this sham of a dream world. You might believe so. But did you ask those two humans for permission when you forced them to join your crusade? Excuse me, Mr. Machina. Why are you a robot? Little Miss Key has informed me that you are a human being in the real world. Am I correct in assuming so? It is. Regret's powers are immense. She transformed me into a cyborg, just as I desired. You're kidding. She really can turn people into machines. Hey, my mum turned someone into a puppet once too, you know. My friends and I would really much like to return to the real world. To do so, we need to know why you wanted to become a machine. Sasara? His wish may be something he is incapable of fulfilling in reality. Perhaps in discussing it, we will be able to find a solution. Returning to reality is prohibited. Our sole directive is to welcome the bliss Regrets offers us without question. Becoming a machine is not my desire in of itself. In the real world, it is an impossibility. What is it you admire about robots then? Do you think they're cool? I have no obligation to explain myself. No, none of that. If we could all come to understand one another, nobody would have to run away. She's something else. Because they cannot die. They cannot die? I admire robots because they cannot die. Eternal life is that which all humans desire. Never deteriorating, never aging, eternally beautiful, just like regret. That is what makes regret perfection. Alright, so real world Markin is probably dying. With the power to conjure miracles, she bestowed this body upon me. Fucking Jesus Christ. this game, this man and the way he talks is giving me a headache. What a coincidence. Little Miss Key here is also a Virtua doll. Yep, I'm a Virtua doll. Just like Regret, except way cuter. Not quite. I do not detect any intelligence from her. What was that? Say it again, punk. I'm the real deal. Yet you'd rather back the dirty imposter? An imposter? I'm surprised you can even think properly. I'm in that heap of scrap metal you call a body. Scrap metal? Eternal life? Psh, what a bunch of childish baloney. Human life, and when they die, that's the way it is. You wretch! You have insulted me, but worse still, you have resulted regret. You will pay for this. Run as far as your legs can carry. I will pursue you to the ends of hell itself. This conversation was a waste of time. I am convinced now. You are nothing less than a cancerous evil. Yikes. So much for a civil conversation. Let's not stick around to find out what happens when you tick off a cyborg. What's up, Sasara? There's something Mr. Markin has said that I can't help but ponder. Probably just overthinking. Regrets fanboy's gonna fanboy. Oh, and Miss Key? You mustn't call him a scrap of metal. It isn't nice to poke fun at people's sensitivities. What? But he's a jerk! He's the bad guy here! It's not nice. No matter who it is, there's no reason to mock anyone, even if you think you're in the right. Everybody has feelings of their own. Just because you don't understand them doesn't mean they're inferior. Man, the amount of people I could do with learning this. Fine. The another ticket gate is sealed off. There must be some other way. Oh, we already got the key, so we're fine. We're already ahead of the curve here. But we will look around. Mr. Markin seems cross. Well, anyone would be after getting their interest ragged on like that.
Whatever.
And base to Sarah, exactly. Let me save. I get the whole thing with Key. Key being, you know, the virtual doll and whatnot. She has no sense of humanity, so she genuinely just doesn't get it. She's ignorant. So I can already guarantee that, like, her character arc throughout this is going to be her, like, discovering her humanity and, like, getting more aware of it and shit like that. But, yeah, Sasara, she's cool in my books. Oh, you're going to guard again. That's fine, it's at the end of the turn, so we both get in. Get rid of you. So I think this other guy is just going to guard spam, which is why I'm just going to focus on this one first quickly. Is it time for you to guard again yet? Oh no, you're attacking. Uh-oh. Whee! We can go back to auto battle for now then, if he's attacking again. You watch him guard now, after I've just put it on auto. Yep. Will we get an attack in if I do this? No, we will just get guarded. Alright, I will soul surge and wait then. Get some SP back. And then the lyrics leave me again. Is anyone around? I think they are. Oh, tough luck, buddy. I'm saving my ults. They take forever to charge up, so I'm not going to waste them just in case I use them now and then suddenly the boss shows up. I imagine this is the last floor, though. I imagine, like, after this, when we reach the end of this section, the next boss will spawn.
What is it? Miss Key, one can adopt any physical appearance they wish in this world, isn't it right? Yeah, that's how it is in Mobius, except here in Redo, that imposters added their own rules. Basically, this world takes the unconscious image of your ideal self, if you were reborn, and turns you into your appearance here. That's the case. I don't get how Makina could be reborn into a freaking cyborg of all things. True, if everyone could do whatever their hearts wanted, the world would fall apart. Maybe Regret made an exception for her lackeys? That you could be born cyborg? Maybe, but it's hard to imagine someone legitimately wanting to be reborn a robot. Maybe he's young. Younger? Might be too far off, what with that whole tantrum he had. Makina may only be a child. Oh. That's a sound theory I can get behind. The bravado, the delusions of grandeur. It's all the stuff a kid would have. Does this mean he really is just a robot because he thought they were cool? I can't know for sure, I guess. How cruel must they be to be take advantage of a child's lack of judgment and force him into their cause? It's detestable, I just can't accept it. I mean, we're just assuming here. Let's not get too convicted. Also, now we know this is the correct way to go. I'm going to go back on myself and look around. It doesn't have a keyhole. It must be locked from the other side. I might be able to open this lock from the other side. Fucking... Alright. Bro, he's so much faster. His attack started before I even got the menu to pop up. Ow. Also, the game predicted a hit that didn't happen, because the enemy was supposed to die according to the prediction, so there's already the sign of like the predictions aren't always accurate. The predictions are based on assuming everything hits, so if something misses along the way, obviously things will change. Ooh, Venom Bolt. Poison. Ooh, okay. There's that debuffer kicking in again. Yes, we need a ticket gate for that. Alright, let's move. Good taste. Imagine being so bold to call your restaurant that. The Planetarium Star Night open 10:30 and closes at 7:30. These are protecting treasures. Oh, level 6. Nice. Whilst we're doing this, remember for the rest of the week, tomorrow we're doing a one-off stream of Hi-Fi Rush. So it's only going to be the one stream, just because my schedule's so busy, but hopefully that game will be super fun. And then Wednesday is Honkai 2.1, where we'll get to continue and see where the story goes next. See if Firefly, Robin, and Duke Inferno are actually dead, or if, like I keep on theorizing, it's all lies built on the system just to serve Eventwine. Well, we know Event's lying because we know he's lying about several things. It's just what else is going on. So I don't think Firefly's dead for even a second, and I don't think Robin's dead for even a second. Extra defense, but minus evasion. Ugh. You can have it. Oh, he's mastered both of his things. Hang on. I don't buy... Yeah, I don't buy it at all. That's close to finish.
Or alternatively, one theory I did see poking around is because of his nature and the like what kind of being he is. It could be one of those things where like the body can be killed, but the spirit lives on. Like the body gets killed and it will just regenerate into something else later on. I've seen that as like a theory that's floating around. So maybe if he is dead, maybe, like it might not be a perma-dead because of the nature of it being like an otherworldly entity. Heads up, dickhead alert. You got it. The element of surprise. Let's take him.
How'd your horses? There's something up with that one.
No way. Get out of here, Sasara. Have a different interpretation? Go on. Gin! That beam looked like it hit him straight in the PP, but I imagine it was more supposed to be a leg shot. And Penacony is a dream? Oh, maybe.
Gin!
Damn it! Ah! Nothing virtual about this pain. Shit.
Gin! Gin!
We retreat? We can't leave Gin. What do we do? Just go on without me. I can't move.
Bana!
Oh, is this how we're going to get our third party member? Is Sasara going to step in? Yeah. I mean, anyone who's died in the dream within Penacony, because there's literally side quests proving it, don't die, they go back to reality. Which is why the whole thing with Firefly is so odd. Because it's like, well, we're clearly in a dream, so she's not dead, she just got kicked back. And the reason why Sam freaked out is because Sam is linked one way or another to Firefly.
Don't you lay a hand on them.
Sasara, you can't. Sasara, run, you'll die.
Nonsense. If someone wants to die, it better me than anyone else.
She says so nonchalantly.
If the dream I had isn't who I am, in reality, then I have every reason to relinquish my life for all of yours. Get behind me. Sasara! Yes, atta girl, Sasara! Keep it up, it's showtime!
That was my dreams. Yeah, true. Also, she gets a scarf. Her too. My injuries are healing. Yeah, she's the healer. Is this Sasara's catharsis effect? You two stay behind me. She's the ward. She's the maid. The role of a tank by putting herself on the front line to protect her allies. Her skills she learns range from recovery. The skills she learns range from recovery to debuff removal, making her a balanced addition to any party. I like this. Do unto others. She attacks and immediately guards. I'll turn off the auto so I can actually like have a look. I say that the auto already kicked in. She gets early bird, gets the worm. Uh-oh, I'm about to get whacked. Help me! Ah! Strike a foe, then grant yourself increased defense in the Aegis effect, causing you to take damage for allies in range. Oh, you've already been poisoned, hang on. Oh no, it happens after the attack. Legit don't want us leaving Penacony for a large amount of time. Well, good news. The the story arc probably, like the main story arc probably won't finish until either 2.2 or 2.3, and then we won't move to the next planet until whenever 3.0 drops, which will probably be like 9 months from now. But yeah, I agree. I love Penacony so far. It's been really good. I'm not going to say it's my favourite planet because I want to wait until the story's done. But if it continues the path it's on right now, then yeah, it's in business. I think Sam's Duke Inferno. But why would Duke hide his presence like that, though? And it'd be a bit interesting. Because then Duke Inferno technically would be working for the Stellaron Hunters. Which would be following the path of destruction, but the Stellaron Hunters, you know, are actually noticed by Nanook, and Duke Inferno's Annihilation Gang are not. Like, one's acknowledged by their god, the other isn't. But it would be the point of Sam if he wasn't hiding it, if he didn't want to, or didn't need to hide it.
Goodness, are you two alright?
That was insane, Sasara. You saved our hide.
You did it, Sasara!
What an amazing power. This is battle attire, yeah. Now, I'm a lot more convinced that Firefly is Sam than anything else. I know I made that theory at the time, but everything I've seen since then, it's like, yeah, no. Everything suggests, at least to me, that Firefly is Sam. That's the thing that she didn't want to tell us. Sam's attack literally gets Firefly wings and has a fire aesthetic. We know that Firefly is fire destruction. And it's like, Jesus Christ, that doesn't seem like something you'd think Firefly would be. But hey, it makes perfect sense for Sam to be fire destruction. Sam's super attack, he turns into a shooting star. And the one thing Firefly wanted to show us was shooting stars. There's a lot of correlations between the two. So relieved. I thought so. The death was going for you both.
Yes, it appears I'm able to fight. From now on, I'll use my newfound power to protect you two.
Well, I'm not sure I'm too comfortable having a girl protect me, you know, being a man and all. Again. I turn around, I'm like, bitch, well, I'm right here.
No buts about it. And we can't have either of you endanger yourselves. But you heard of no buts. Society's obviously better suited for the front lines. Use your head for once, Gin.
Shut up, I get it already.
Humans getting all butthurt for no reason. I don't understand you people. Anyway, can't be impressed, Sarah. You really put your neck on the line for these two. You just met them. Makes no difference to me. As far as I'm concerned, everyone deserves a little doting on once in a while. Humans, I just don't get them.
Didn't destroy Penacony, also again take your misogyny, yeah, right? I mean, the other potential thing is that Firefly's secret is that she's after the Watchmaker's legacy, which is what Acheron's trying to do. The whole reason Acheron's there is because she's after the Watchmaker's legacy. Which I'm still not 110% certain on what that is. I think that's like the heart of Penacony, essentially. It's likely the Stellaron, because, you know, each planet has a Stellaron, but it's like, what purpose does it serve for Penacony is what I mean. In the same way that, you know, Eurilo 6's Stellaron was the thing that was causing the Eternal Freeze and powering the robot. The Sunshow Lawfu Stellaron was what was causing people to go mad and made that tree.
I don't get them. Should we get going now?
Do you remember everything?
Yes, dear. Everything, as a matter of fact. And after mulling it over, my decision still stands. I intend to see our trip home through to the very end, and that includes bringing the two of you home safe and sound.
Enemies involved in a red aura are especially powerful, yet yield more rewards and experience when defeated. Engage at your own peril.
Miss Key, how do people usually get called into redo? By listening to Regret's music. If any humans with past regrets hears her sing, they get trapped in this world. Would that not mean that Makino has his own regrets as well? More likely than not. This whole world seems to revolve around the concept of human remorse. Yeah, gee, you think? Anyway, let's look at her stats and shit. Oh, she's a level weaker.
Dun, 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 dun. Jesus, you don't get any bonuses for it, but look at that. Take SP regen. And take buffs. She has the alternate costume as well, awesome. Alright, we have 3 party members. Phyllis, Gin, and Sasara. Gin's like, huh, I don't want these girls to protect me. Dude, you're the only bloke here, shut up. Hey, there's a turnstile key, so you didn't need to come here. Gracious me, but Okitama Station certainly is spacious. I never take the same route, so I never quite realised. It's a big place, alright. Though with marking the blocking us left and right, it's more like a maze now. That cheeky little brat, says the ultimate brat of the bunch. Guess we'll just have to get through the hard way. We won't talk about so now Sara can help us fight. Yeah, just leave it to me. I'll give him what for. Sorry, just respond to a text 1 second. There we are. Let me in. God, this camera. I like Sasara's design. I know it's just a scarf and ripped skirt, but it's just got that energy about it, you know? I'm the slowest in the party. Sweet, cool. Early bird gets the run. Prying eyes. Ooh, accuracy boost. Alright, sure. Sorry, jinxing the music too much. Just like when we went through Caligula 1, I want to at least try and get this first dungeon finished before we wrap up. Because it also gives us an idea of how long some of the dungeons are going to be as well. I also want to try and see Sasara's ult before we leave. Right, it takes a lifetime to fill up, so we might not see it. If the boss is next... Don't mind, I'm going to dip up for the night. Yeah, no worries, thanks for popping in. I don't know how much longer this dungeon's got. I feel like we're near the end, but I'm not sure. And then I'll wrap, but yeah. And then I said High 5 Rush tomorrow, and then starting 2.1 on Wednesday. You take care, dude. We're coming up on the Yanaha line.
I never imagined this station to be so spacious. It's a bit of an arduous stroll, isn't it? You would have been there by now if it wasn't for Makina.
He's close. Oh yeah, maybe the boss is coming. There's a matter of concern I have regarding him.
Gonna have to wait. We're not out of the woods just yet.
Keep those feet moving. What are you doing, Gin? Just looking at the timetable, so I have to be curious.
I feel the same. Aren't all the little details just fascinating? It reminds me of the crossword puzzles at home. You two dullards coming, or do we have to wait for senior nap time to be over?
Looks like the Limited Express doesn't stop at the station after all. It's a good thing I checked beforehand.
What are you babbling on about now? No, I like trains quite a bit myself. The way the rock is so relaxing, I often find myself dozing off. Though curiously enough, I'll always end up back at the same station when I wake up.
Does that mean what I think it means, Keith? Oh, then enemy interrupted, damn it! Where the fuck did you come from? I was reading. God, that enemy's super skyward, yet bonk. I wish they took damage when they hit the ground. Fuck, missed the kick. I'll keep auto off for now. Just to kind of get a feel for the characters. One of those things is great during grinding, but probably be better just to have control of the party than not. Oh, how do we get down from this platform? Oh, I see. Nice. Level 24! Uh-oh. At least we got the poison off. He's going to try and go for Scream again, so I'm going to delay that. Like that. Delay it another couple points, just so it actually catches every single hit. Oh, it's only self-serving. That's fine, just do it. It's worth the burn. It's such a funny animation, just because he shoots him so many times. We just need to make sure it can't get an opportunity to attack, because I think if it does, we're fucked. See what it does. Oh, it's gonna melee us. Ooh. Time to get our high five after fucking him off in the air for a minute. Hell yeah. And then before it can do anything, I'm gonna have everyone hop in. What's it got? Okay, a blue arrow pointing to a lion and a sun. So it's bleeding. I'm not sure what the other one is. Oh, oh, oh. We're getting there, it's nearly done. Oh, come on. We nearly beat this enemy that's like 20 levels higher than us. Ow, Jesus. We win. Hell yeah! Skill acquirement, range at pause, and clearance, concentration. Holy shit, we're still going. Hell yeah, we're beasts. Let's have a look at what we got. Removes all debuffs. Increase accuracy. Melee counter. Stop an enemy in its tracks with a twofold strike. Land a counter to trigger timeout for you. Oh, and this is the continuation. Triggered by when it rains, it pours. Cleave enemies with a sweep. Oh, that's cool. So it literally tells you it gets an extra hit in. And for the trouble, 1,000 key bucks. Yeah, make it last long because 2 turns is barely any time at all. I imagine it only make it up by 1 extra turn, it's like 3, 4, then 5, but still. Oh, this map's long. Okay. That's gotta be like on the frame then, if that works. We hit the enemy too high. That's funny. Yeah, these enemies are going to feel a smidge weaker after all that. Gloomy worker. I imagine the same in the first game, where their corruption percentage, if it's above 50, then they become an enemy. Which is what that percentage is, next to all the characters we're seeing. Ow. And this early bird you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep auto off for now. When I'm grinding, it'll make sense to have it on, but I like trying to figure out the party members. It's a nice quality of life addition, and I understand why they have it, but eh. Actually, just before we continue, I'm going to take a quick water break because my water bottle's empty. So give me just 1 minute, guys. I have returned. I was chatting to my stepdad for a split second, so it took a bit longer than I planned. But playing this game, honestly, is reminding me why I really enjoyed the first game to begin with. This game's just got that energy about it. It's got problems, like I said the first game did as well, but it's just fun. Hell yeah, and it catches the guy above as well. Setting up combo strings through a turn-based RPG is never not a fun idea. I think that's part of what does it for me. Having all the pieces fall into place to work the way you want it to, it's never not fun. Oh, it got wrist broken just before. Oh, I just realised you got a party member over 1,000 health now. Dun 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 ding. Dun 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 ding. I thought this floor was going to be huge, but it looks like it's just a straight line, so it probably isn't going to be that long. You know what this is reminding me of, though? And before people sit and go, ugh, I mean this in a good way, it's just that this game had a lot of those kind of dungeons. I'm getting, like, Soul Hacker 2 vibes from this dungeon. I still need to go back and platinum that game. I'm literally, it's just because I have to do a second playthrough to clean up the last, like, 2 or 3 trophies, so I'm just like, ugh. But I do need to do it at some point, because it's not even that hard. The trophies I'm missing, I can do on any difficulty, so I can just play it on easy and steamroll it. I have to unlock the 5th floor of the Soul Matrix. And beat it. And I need to make the last few things of the compendium. But I physically can't unless you've beaten floor 5 of each character. Because you unlock a special thing to create for maxing them out. Sort of like maxing out a social link. And it's not even that long of a game, so I can do it. It's just I need to convince myself to do it, you know? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of getting countered here. Hit that enemy too high, that's fine. Timeout for you having a delay for it is great to make it so we are more likely to hit these things, but at the same time, she should be able to, yeah, finish that off by her own, on her own. Yeah, so I'm glad that she has the delay on that 3rd hit, so it's more likely to hit, but it doesn't mean it's perfect. There's a save point next to the exit. Huh, gee, I wonder if the boss is coming up. Enhancement, Phyllis exclusive. Okay. Hey, Mustafa, how you doing, Al? Or Mustafa, sorry, I don't know why I said Mustafa, like it's mustache. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Currently playing through, and to be honest, really enjoying Caligula 2. I mean, I was expecting to, because I like Caligula 1, but it's still... Okay, more key points. Giving me 5 key points is kind of an insult when, like, the cheapest thing is 1,000. Let me save. I hope you're doing yeah, good. So, enjoying this. It's pretty warm here in the UK today. This is nice. Like spring's finally creeping in a smidge. So I'm gonna go until we finish this dungeon, and I think we are approaching the boss. So soon-ish. Oh, that's the other thing I'm curious about. Caligula 1, when you actually got to the boss, they had a remix of the dungeon theme for the boss. I'm curious if the boss themes in this also remix the main themes. Ah, this is it.
Finally! Freedom at last! Ah!
Yes, but not off the hook just yet. I will not allow you to go free, malware.
Malware, you better check yourself, you rusty little...
Machina, do you really believe in your heart that this world is doing the right thing? You. Who do you think you are? You have been a worm in my data buffer for some time now.
Oh, forgive my rudeness. I am Sasara Amiki. It's a pleasure to meet you.
She's denser than a rock. Hey, Sasara. Wait, let her do her thing. It'll buy some time. Huh? Then hear me, Sasara. Rado's directives are just. We are not living here without a care until your memories of reality were forced upon you against your will. Got a point? Or would you rather live your old life, rife with your past mistakes? Is a world of guaranteed happiness not more efficient?
Absolutely not!
Sasara? Happiness comes to those who walk the journey of life. It doesn't drop out of the sky on a lucky day. Who are you to patronize me? Did you forget that you came to Redo to escape from your failures in the real world? But I did no such thing. What? I was and am very much content. True, there was a time I was fearful, but that was before I became removed from reality. If I can do it, then I have no doubt that you can too, Machina. Can confront reality without fear. Nice. And so, how best to put this? I'm afraid I'm not the most articulate person. You just did a pretty good job. You say something. You don't have to be afraid? Afraid? What could I possibly be afraid of? Old age? What drivel. Why would I worry over something so far in the future? Then it's death, isn't it? You don't want to die. Yeah, that must be it. When I asked what it was you've mind about robots, you mentioned first that it was because they cannot die. And you covered it up with the other fluff about eternal beauty and regret. But not dying, that's what you really want. That is nonsense. Utterly absurd. Death is a scary thing, Machina. But the more you hide from it, the more fearful you'll grow of it. You have all the time in the world. Don't be afraid. Live your life with purpose, and your fears will eventually fade. I know this to be true. Sasara! Silence. You have no right to speak to me like a child. Let's go back to reality together, away from those people who are trying to take advantage of your fears. Don't look at me like that. I don't want your pity. Stop. Ah, shut up, shut up! What's wrong with not wanting to die? What else am I supposed to do? Are you people going to help me? No. You can't do anything. And neither could Mum and Dad. They never listened to me. They never cared about how I felt. And yet they act as if they knew everything. Yes, they absolutely do remix the dungeon theme for the boss theme. That's what they're doing right now, I can hear it. It was until I finally got this body that I could finally sleep. Regret saved me! You're all pests. Bugs in the system need to shut up and die already. And here comes the tantrum. It's like diplomacy's out of the question. And we've got no choice but to fight. Don't worry, we got Sasara. We'll be fine. Probably. Yes, even good little boys need their discipline. You two stand behind me. Hey Fable, hope you're doing well. Machines are superior. I will force you to admit the flaws of humanity. Alright, boss fight time. Level 10. What are we, like level 9? Oh, this boss theme. What are you gonna do first? Damn, you're a defensive bitch. He summons? What the fuck? Skynet is real? Let's just attack for now. Get poison on. Can you poison a machine? Yes, you can. Ow. Can I get in on that and interrupt that before it goes away too far? Yes, I can. I think that last hit will miss. It's too high. Yeah, that's fine. But we can interrupt him, and that's what matters. Still resist poison. Game logic. This isn't Pokemon. Shush. Speaking of Pokemon, I've been really in the mood for Pokemon again recently. It would probably be a fan game I'd go through, but man, I've like really been like itching to go through a Pokemon experience again recently. Let's try and get rid of the extra first. I think he's going to attack soon, so I'm going to get ready for... Oh, he's going for range. Okay, so I need to counter him. Alright, Phyllis, you're up. Okay, we managed to dodge it. So there's a rejuvenation coming soon? What do you mean? Are they fan games, perchance? Because if they are, I haven't looked into them. The one I've been keeping an eye on, I've been keeping an eye on Pokemon, I think it's Coral, but I don't know if that's out of beta yet. I don't think, or out of demo version yet. Oh, it wins the attack, okay. Games I told you about. Oh, right, yeah, yes, it's come back to me. I will look into them. Heal yourself, because you're getting a little low. It's going from melee next, okay. Oh, she has a defensive super. So select. What did you challenge on Nuzlocke randomize 6? Oh, fair, cool. Hers is a support. So she's Aerith. She's got Aerith's limit break. Got it. I'll save that for now until we need it. Alright, summoning another bitch. Got it. You know what I immediately appreciate? The bosses in Caligula 1 were kind of a joke. All of them were kind of piss easy and died like in 2 turns. So the fact that I'm actually having to stop and think about this, and you know, there's actually a strategy, and we've been going for a few turns, and Markin has still like got a lot of health. He's close to getting Risk broken. I might try and push to get his guard broken, because he is close to it. Megiddo burst sounds a little scary. Nice, and we get the guard break. You're out of SP, so you need to restore. There's some cool Delta Pokemon forms. Yeah. His head really long. Oh, fair. That was the thing that like made me drop Pokemon Uranium. That game's hella fucking long for like no good reason. Well, what makes it long is that grinding takes forever, but it is still like that game was really like not interesting. Which is a shame because it's like an OG. Like, Uranium is the reason why a lot of other like straight up fan games exist that aren't just ROM hacks. You know, I'll use this, fuck it. Legends game next year. Yeah, I'm interested. I think Gen 6 is the worst generation of the lot, but it's always been a generation I've been wanting to get its second wind to try and make it better. And this new Legends game being based in Gen 6 might be the opportunity I've been wanting it to have. So I'm genuinely looking forward to it, because I hope it gives it the opportunity to just be a more fun experience of Gen 6. Oh, it's Poison's worn off. I should probably Poison Marking her again. Actually, let me give myself a free reset and then I'll do that. But I am looking forward to it. And my hope, especially because of the wording, on the reveal trailer, they say, like, coming simultaneously. And it's like, it's only on one console. What do you mean simultaneously? What they mean is that the Switch is probably going to be on a Switch 2. Or whatever they call the next console. I am planning to get whatever the next Switch console is. So, hopefully I'll get it then. I mean, I'll probably get Legends Arceus first, because Gen 4 is my favorite generation, so of course I want to play more Gen 4. Oh, the voltage is almost already nearly out. Oh, 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 oh. Yep, there it goes. Gen 5 lovers. To be honest, Gen 5, I'm glad they skipped it. I love Gen 5, but I'm glad they skipped it because that would be such a fucking workload to try and figure out how to approach. Because the story's split into 2 chapters, it's the most story-heavy one, with a lot of narrative things that have consequences later on. There's a lot of things and systems that make Gen 5 so unique that took a lot of time to put into. And considering their current work schedule, they just wouldn't have the time to replicate it. Like the dynamic music. And things like that, so I get it. And like I said, the opportunity for them, you know, by the time it comes out, potentially 12 years removed from Gen 6, to actually go back and try and correct the mistakes of the past, I think it's just wise. Because I'm very outspoken of how I feel towards Gen 6. I don't just think Gen 6 is the worst Gen game, it's straight up the only mainline Pokemon game I just don't enjoy, full stop. I don't enjoy that game on its own, let alone as a Pokemon. I think it's just a bad experience. I will quickly guard. God, Sasara got blasted fucking way back. You need a Soul Surge again because your SP is getting low. Let's try and get some quick risk up. We need another robot as well. Okay, we'll switch our priority. Hell yeah. What's this status condition we've got on us? Hang on. Increases damage received from foes. Okay. I have to be careful then. I mean, I'm okay. It's the Sasara that I might need to have healed soon. Blade, Sparkle, Jing, Leo, who'd you rather be stuck in a room with? Jing Liu, because she would just be, like, she wouldn't do anything. She'd just kind of vibe and talk. She wouldn't do anything. It's only if, like, the blindfold came off we'd be in trouble. Sparkle would absolutely, like, try and roofie me, and Blade, I think he would just get bored and like slash me in half just for his amusement. Nice, got a free counter off it. Hey, there we go. And a fucking boot to the schnoz whilst he's in the air for good measure. Alright, that's a pretty good first boss. Not too tough, but it still requires you to think a little bit. And she got a new skill, awesome. Hawk shot, okay. Well, it's a windy room. Then I guess Sparkle, and I just gotta hope she doesn't try to drug me. Come on, man, just stay down already. I am immortal. This flawless existence was given to me by regret. As long as I remain in Redo, I will never die, not like Gran did. Machina. Hey, you ever heard of telomeres? Telomeres? I'm not actually sure what that is. They're these things that exist in your cells. They get shorter every time your cells divide. When they're all used up, you die. In life, you only get so many tokens. Every day you live is a day closer to death. Even as you stand there now, with every breath, your cells are dividing. Every second takes closer to your demise. Aren't you a happy guy? Fabled, you're not the first person to say that. When he first appeared earlier, one man was in chat and he said the exact same thing. He looks like Geno's. How could you not be afraid? How could the very thought of it not sicken you? Put it that way, we're all in the same boat, the same fear, and we're all fighting through it. I won't accept it. I just won't. No more. Everything must end. No way. I can't go on.
Guys! I'll never give up. All you're gonna answer for scapegoating Mum with what you're doing here.
I couldn't care less. I'll obliterate all of you at once. And his villain cycle. I was hoping to capture this virtue adult alive and advance my standing, but my disgust for you all has changed my mind. Hey, wait, Machina. What now? You begging for mercy after all your haranguing? Yeah, I want to be on the winning side.
Gin! Gin!
Look at you now, on your knees, after strutting around your high horses.
Gin!
Sorry guys, I don't want to die here. But my answer is no. Huh? You have become conscious of reality, and awakened to the unknown power besides. I would never allow someone like that to remain in Redo. It is my duty to protect this world. I should do it. You're up, Key.
Huh? For what?
Huh? Cease this futile resistance. Now die! Yeah, Gin was delaying him long enough to get the train to come. Hell yeah. Huh? Thanks, you saved my hide.
Wait, what did I miss? What happened?
Did you have Key scream so the sound of the train would be concealed? We're checking the timetable to make sure we'd be clear to walk the tracks, and I already knew that Yanara doesn't stop at Otikama Station.
Whoa, train nerds are good for something.
You're the one that deserves the credit for catching on so quickly.
Machina didn't
Die, did he? Well, it'd be really, really interesting if he lived that, Sasara.
Well, he is a cyborg, so he's probably a-okay.
I do hope he managed to. I do hope I managed to speak with him again. He's a good boy, I'm sure. He just needs a good talking to. You humans never make any sense.
Booyah! That's one
Magician, I nearly said.
musician down. Thanks to us, getting a dose of reality really puts the pep in your step, huh?
It's more like a flute than anything. What now? I just never got the finishing here. To be fair, Caligula 1 is hard to get into because the first half of the game is so slow. I enjoyed Caligula 1, I even platinumed it. I really enjoyed my time with it. But yeah, the first few dungeons are real slow in building things. This game's done a lot better job at getting things moving sooner. And to be fair, the first dungeon is a lot more linear in this game, and I mean that in a good way. The first dungeon of the first game, you had you alternating between all the floors of the school. The music wasn't that spectacular. It introduced too many tutorials all at once and didn't really pace itself. It had the whole social aspect as well on top of everything. That we haven't even introduced to the social side of things yet in this. They kept it just to the dungeon and just letting you crack on and solve some basic puzzles sort of thing. This game does a better job of pacing you into the combat. Sorry, it's a pop idol taking over the school. Yeah. That's the whole first dungeon, is getting past the ostinato musician, because the whole school's like possessed.
Oh, did we find a way out already?
Not that I know of. Well, you really don't have any doubts about going back. I'm not even done digesting the thought of it yet. There's nothing to think about. I intend to do the right thing, and the right thing to do is return to reality. You make it sound so simple. Well, that aside, you can't exactly kick back and hang around anymore. Not after Markino and those Digiheads showed up. Smells like Junko in here. And I'm not dumb enough to fall for a magic act after seeing how it's done behind the scenes.
Oh, so you've come around, Gin. You want to return to the real world?
I'll see how I feel on the way back.
Good enough for me. You'll come to realize I'm always right soon enough.
Wait, that rings a bell. We're the Go Home Club! Oh, now she's making direct reference to the first game. The Go Home Club? What are you on about? The ones that destroyed Mobius, the first game. The world Mum, the first game, created. They called themselves the Go Home Club. That's so lame.
Mum was super grateful to them. She said they made her realize her mistakes and helped teach how humans really are. So in tribute to those absolute legends, I hereby christen us the second generation of the Go Home Club. My goodness, a school club! Why, I don't believe I've ever been in one before. Oh, how very exciting. I can't help but for like some Sasara, and it would have like a British accent if she was dubbed. She kind of gives me that vibe. Yeah, I guess the name wouldn't hurt. I'm down, heck, maybe it'll bring us some much needed luck. From here on, I'll be your club advisor, and as advisor, I appoint my partner here as a second generation president. So much for democracy. Well, here's to our new president. I look forward to working together with you, Madam President. You do it, Jin. You do it, Gin. You do it, Sasara. I accept the position. Still can't say we know what we're doing, but having someone responsible like you at the helm is a step up. Yes, I believe we're in good hands. Now, on to our first order of business, finding a way to return to reality. That, and
making sure nobody else knows we're aware of the truth about Rito. We don't want the whole world against us. We're lucky Makino seemed like you didn't tell anyone else about it.
Perhaps we should look for more friends, or club members, I suppose. If 3 of us could fight Makino, imagine if we had more. And Bob's your uncle. We're good, Prez.
Let the Go Home Club commence.
Oh.
Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Key can now sing Makina's song during Keyjack. You can change songs under the key option. Also, if you want that song to play during the special form, you can. Awesome. Additionally, Keyjack's effects will vary by song. You can check a song's effect under the key option in the menu. Trophy unlocked. Go home activities start. Complete chapter 1. This is about the malware. I thought you took care of it. Circumstances have changed. A certain fool has provided the intruder with power. Eliminate any suspicious visitors you receive in your garden. With your talent, Pandora, it shall prove a trivial task. Ah, you flatter me. I was wondering, why not let those who want to return to reality just do that? Why do we need to go through the That is what is best for the happiness of each and every resident of Ridu, including all of us. Report to me if anything happens.
So what I want doesn't matter in the end. I couldn't care less about this intruder. Why can't they all just leave me alone? All I want is a peaceful life in Ridu.
Guess I know what next dungeon we're going to land in is. The Key Express, our home base. The subway train.
I hereby call to order the very first meeting of the Go Home Club. Those with something to share, raise your hand. Me! Now, we're looking for a way to return to the real world, yes? How do we do that exactly? Good question, Sasara. The answer is simple. Exterminate Regret and all of her musicians.
You're kidding, right? You really expect us to put out that kind of firepower?
I may be hilarious, but this is no joke. I can sense that my power's grown since we defeated Machina. By being a musician, we take down one of the anchors of Regret's popularity, expanding my influence here in Ridu. Eliminating more of that imposter's lackeys will eventually prove who the real virtual doll is around these parts. And if I get strong enough to beat regret, it might even be possible for me to dismantle this world entirely. So this is a hostile takeover, and to do it, you need to make you famous. Yep, nothing to it, but before that... we need to gather information. We could do an old-fashioned, canvassing. We might even find supporters willing to join the club while we're at it. We need to find people who realised the world wasn't real when Key arrived. Well, how many of us there are? And with approval, our official agenda will be henceforth to be enlistment of new members. I hope we enlist, Marie. Just because I'm still adamant that that's Wicked from the first game. Like, the psychopath from the first game. Because she was called Marie in the first... so it's like, there's another character in this game that has the same name and has the same colour scheme. Come on. I hope we recruit her. That'd be sick to have, like, the psychopath... one of the psychopathic villains from the last game be a playable in this. You know what? Maybe it's not going to be that easy. Our only lead is wherever they've been having nightmares, right? In that case, can't we simply ask how many people is possible? Hello, Sarah, madam. Have you had any bad dreams lately? I don't think so, Sarah. The enemy would be onto us in the blink of an eye if we were that overt. We need to tread quietly. Oh, I see. We need to be discreet. Psst. Hello, Sarah, madam. Have you had any bad dreams lately? Maybe it's best you stick with us. I'm a bit concerned about leaving you on your own. A lot concerned, actually. Oh, Gin, what a sweetie pie you are. Such a sweetie pie. How about it, Prez? We can call it a day. You really are a sweetie pie. Oh, shut up! Club dismissed. Alright, company, get some shut-eye. You'll need strength back on tomorrow. This concludes today's club's proceedings. You're an advisor, not a commander. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Just set up a wired group for all to keep in touch, aye? You have done well, young Gin. I commend you. I guess our dear queen club advisor now rules over this domain. You there, Sasara? Sasara! Thank you, Gin. Why is your photo so blurred? Please forgive me, I am a slow typer. Sasara. You know, you don't gotta sign text messages, you know. The Key Express is used to travel to other locations. Try asking the virtual doll herself about it. Thoughts of Sparkle Beam Aha herself? I think that'd be really cool. If I'm being honest, I think that'd be really cool. Especially after that trailer. The idea of just like this complete Kurumi Tokisaki-esque character being a goddess in the realms of Star Rail, like hell yeah. Affinity devotes your relationship to any given character. The higher your affinity, the closer you are. You get affinity from other Go members by fighting alongside them. Oh, he mastered both of these. What else can I give you? What's Hakumen? No, that's... so I'm not using the strong DLC ones. So like all of these ones I'm avoiding for now. Have that one. And just have an attack boost. And you're not done yet, but you're also the newest party member. Sparkle 2, similar to how it has many masking faces. Yeah, I just think it's all super cool. Oh, here's the causality link. I knew it would be here. Those trapped in Redo all tied to one another in some way or form. The causality link shows... yeah, the way it works... is like, if you get close to one person, the people next to them you can then also get close to. In Caligula 1, every single person in the game, NPC or otherwise, had exactly one quest tied to them. And the most annoying trophy to get in the game was do 100 quests, because you could only accept them one at a time, and you had to find people, find who they were linked to, yada yada. You can message through Wire, you can chat with those who've gotten to know and Reader, as well as other Go Home Club members. Additionally, you can obtain topics exclusively to the Go Home Club members. Using them may give you more insight to their private affairs.
What troubles you? I always think about my life would be different if I was a few inches taller. Same. You indoor or outdoor? Say indoor. I'm either on flexible. What do you think about Regret? She's a good singer, hell, even I like her. Her discography is so broad that there's bound to be a song for everyone. Rice or bread? Bread hands down, rice is nothing on a crusty baguette. They are my man! Do you finish your homework? Hey, I'm good at school for your information, I'm good at a lot of things. Oceans, mountains or rivers? Mountains. I ain't got a beach bod worth showing off, same brother. An outdoor person I had to choose. She signs them. That's funny. What troubles you? It troubles me how improficient I am at typing. I choose rivers. Sound of flowing water puts me at ease. What's your favourite subject? Music's my favourite. Oh, I'm not quite as good as the other students. I like the fact that she signs them all. I like the fact that she does too many spaces all the time. And I like the fact that there's typos. Like, she's really not good at this. What do you think about reading? I believe it's wrong. Do you finish your homework? Yes, I do. You should also be sure to do your homework every day, okay, Mr. Madam President? What do you think matters most in battle? Keeping the rest of you safe. Aw. What do you think about Regret? I like her, she has a wonderful voice. Sleeping position. Facing up with an elevated pillow and comfort. Season. Say spring. Or autumn. Hey, spring. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to the radio to see what's popular these days. Oh, I don't. Ah, okay. Here's how you can see what conversations you've got that are unique to the character. Awesome. Anyway, we got Eternal Silver. So we can listen to her version of the song anytime we want. Sure, I'll have it for now. I'll take that upgrade as well. Oh, is this a jukebox? Hell yeah! Change the music that plays in the club room. Most songs be unlocked as the story progresses. Fawn's theme from the first game. Mew's theme from the first game. And our theme from the first game. Oh, as it was, damn. I'll leave it on Singy. Oh damn, our hub space is actually, it's a lot bigger than the club room. Look at all these things that got added. And it says, hey, use the Go Home Club if you're stuck. I am just going to poke around. What's up, soul partner? At the key shop, you can exchange points for items. You can also buy and sell stigmas for normal money. No, expand as the story progresses. Okay, so she has... Alright, some of these are pricey. Their true colours is hella expensive. And what's in the key shop? I mean, I just spent them all, so... 10 experience in times 10. Well, it's up plus 10%. Got over here. And both of them have got quests tied to them. But I said I'd do the whole first dungeon, and that's what I've done. So I am going to call it here. And we will get back to this. It's just we're going to be busy with other stuff. Tomorrow it's going to be a one-off stream of Hi-Fi Rush to show off that game. And Wednesday onwards till the end of the week is going to be Honkai Star Rail. And Sunday is going to be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And then after that, like starting next week, we'll be alternating this and 7 Rebirth. But this game rules. I'm really enjoying it so far. The only gripe I have genuinely is the camera speed, that you can't make it faster because it's hella slow. But that'll do from me. It's been nice to come back to streaming. We've got nearly a 4-hour stream. and I'm so glad to be back. Once again, we've hit 500 subs, so we do have memberships now. I'll do a proper announcement at some point later on. But there are emotes that you can see in the pinned chats that you can pick up. There's super chats, there's all sorts available if you feel that you wish to support. But I digress. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely really helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Twitter, my Patreon, and PayPal in the description of every single video. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.